Nandemo, yes, we are in our Addas again. Audi use words so we can check. Why is Audi not speaking?
I am speaking. Oh,
Okay, our audios are fine. Yes.
yes.
Bro, are we live on Reddit? Okay, Nell, on point. Our production quality is going up. Wow.
Yes, Discord has been posted as well. Perfect.
Welcome. That's true. Mm-hmm. If
One
you
way
don't
of going about
appreciate it, oops, I guess.
Yes.
But yes.
Which we funnily enough stumbled upon, and it was also a bit sad considering two of us use Reddit constantly, and it kind of never dawned on us. It's this, yeah.
It's an it's an original idea.
Right. My God.
No one knows about this website. I discovered it that day for
Yes,
the
yes.
first time. Yes.
They use red images.
By the way, I'm drinking water, but I want to tell you about this drink called Urak, which this is not. This is water, of course.
Okay.
So remember in Goa they have feni, which is liquor made out of cashews, right? So before that, so this is Urak, not this. This is water. Urak is before it turns into feni, the distillation. The liquor is called Urak, and usually have it with lime, a chili in it. This is water with chili and some salt, and it tastes really nice.
I see.
Yeah.
It is water, obviously.
Of course, it's water.
Sure,
Yes,
looks like
Amazon. So Bezos, I'm drinking water. Bezos. But anyways,
it looks like cold water. Yes.
Yeah, Bezos doesn't like if you don't drink anything else other than water on stream. You know. Yes.
Yes.
Just bought
Needs a
another
shout
small
out.
company called Twitch. But yes. Oh yeah, your audio randomly died.
Oh, sure. Can you guys hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you.
Yes, we can hear you. Yeah.
I just checked Reddit as well really quickly. Oh yeah, you couldn't hear me on Reddit. That's why nobody was. Yeah. Okay, it should be all fine now.
Okay.
Perfect.
So yeah, seeing your guys' beautiful faces and hearing your beautiful voices almost after a week, right?
Yes, we stopped like a couple of episodes because I had to go to Kerala and Sid had to go to Goa.
They both went to that club, leaving me alone over here.
Yes.
Well, Sid did anyways. I went for.
I didn't go to any club.
Yes, Sid was in a perpetual club. That's true. Sid was drinking water with chili and lemon for the entire time.
I was, yes, that's true.
Goa is like one of those places you can go to like taps and you'll find water over there.
Audi, isn't it funny that Sid doesn't like Grand Blue diving and then he still calls it water? Like it's the biggest reference you can think of.
That's like the first thing that came to my head.
Hey, I'll give it another shot, okay? Maybe I like it. I was in a different mindset.
You'll give it another shot.
My God, fucking. These guys have been cracking puns since I started talking to them.
I am telling you, puns are the way to go. If we had puns on our title, we would be like popping right now all over the internet. And we'd be like, damn, look at these guys with their puns.
It's the first time I would have heard anyone say that, but yeah, sure.
But you've never heard anyone say, oh, these puns would be really good.
I'm just saying, many people who make puns don't really go too ahead in life.
What is
Especially
that
in that
supposed to mean?
The fuck does that mean, Audi?
Yeah, what do you mean if people who crack puns don't go?
Damn. What a
I don't
claim!
know.
What an accusation! Wow.
Hey, screw you
What are you
guys.
trying
Let's
to
talk
say?
about.
Trusted sources.
Let's
Hey,
talk
I
about.
just said I don't like puns. Audi literally, I don't know
Ended
what
my
he did.
career.
Yeah.
Ended his career.
Yes. First topic of the day. We are talking
Yes,
about
first topic.
Astro World. All I know is people
Astro
died
World.
because of stampede, so to speak.
Yeah.
And
So
It was a concert by like an artist called Travis Scott, who I've never heard, nor have I heard any of his music. I guess neither of us have because we're boomers. Yeah. And he had a concert, and apparently when he came on stage, there was a crowd surge where like the
Basically,
crowd
yeah.
was pushed to the front, like a lot of people. And because of that, stampede, like 8 people died. Today, 9 people died.
So the thing was, it's not just a stampede. Apparently, something very common in many popular concerts like these happened. It's called crowd crush, and crowd crush basically is like a real thing. It's like there's so many people inside the area that they get pressed against the fences, like the borders, and kind of the people over there who are being pushed against all that weight kind of lose breath and slowly die in the process.
that's
Like nobody realizes it.
So one sec, sorry to interrupt. Control 9K says Mr. Bezos also doesn't like simultaneous streaming on Twitch and YouTube. If you are a Twitch partner, jokes on you, never reaching partner. Haha.
Exactly.
And Mickey
But,
says Ryan Higa's full of puns. So yay. Anyway, go on.
This thing we felt crowd crushes in
Oh,
Mumbai,
yeah.
in trains. So, bro, you understand the feeling,
Yes.
of being moved
Yes.
around with the crowd. Like you have no control where you're going. If the crowd moves this way, you're moving this way, right?
Yes, that's
So-
true.
You can't go against the flow ever.
So it's basically that. And apparently a lot of people were asking him to stop. The crowd was yelling hell, but boy just kept on going, kept on singing. Like if you can scroll through the images, bro, you'll see like there's a picture where like there's an like I don't think it's here, but there's a video like that people shot where there's an ambulance coming in through the crowd. Like there's literally a guy standing on top of the ambulance and dancing, okay? And
Okay, I can't see anyway. It's
and
not there here,
also-
yeah.
it's not
it's
there
there.
here. And another one where like an ambulance is coming through. It's a video, and they're like putting a body into it. And Travis Scott is like on top of the stage, like doing the robot.
Yeah.
Dancing
That
over
was
there
one of the
non-stop.
clips that took off on Reddit. Like
Yeah.
everyone was mad about that
He
shit.
didn't stop it.
How
The
did
thing
I
is-
not see this?
Yeah.
So-
I
How
don't know.
did you not see this? Like this thing like hijacked Reddit for like 2 days right now, and then everyone was talking about it.
Yeah, I'm like on Reddit like literally 24/7. I have no life.
Like it started off with the
You should have
whole
seen it. It was
post live
everywhere.
updates coming from the concert itself. People like a live death count was happening. Then like live cases and interviews from like police, sheriffs and whatnot. Then they started putting up videos of people who actually do give a shit about their fans in concerts, like Adele and all the other artists and all that.
Yeah, I saw the Linkin Park one. That's pretty nice. They stopped the concert.
Yeah.
They said, we'll play this again if you want to. And then Chester Bennington comes in front of the crowd and he's like, if somebody falls, what do we do? And everyone's like, lift them up. It's like, damn, that's cool.
Yeah, I saw that.
I
Even
remember that,
Eminem, there was an Eminem example also of the same thing.
Oh.
Right.
There was
I
Eminem,
didn't see
there
that
was
one.
Adele, there was even
I saw
this
Adele.
thing, Billie Eilish, many other
Yeah.
artists were
And
like
see-
shown doing this.
The thing is, during a crowd, like the organizers and the artist himself have control, so they have to manage the crowd, right? Like,
Yeah.
I think even like
this
the
guy didn't
organizers
give a
are still
shit.
like
The
the organizers
organizers
are a bit in control, like before the whole concert starts, But then when the concert does happen, I think even the organizers can't really curb it. It's down to the
Well, they have
artist who to be
security
like,
for
yeah,
such stuff.
you have
People-
to. No, like the artist has to sort of reel them in, be like, okay, you know what, the concert is stopped. Shut the fuck up and move out in an orderly fashion. Help out anyone who's fallen down. Because even the organizers can't really hold back rabid fans who are just looking at the artist, like, insert famous artist here. It's
Yeah, but they
it
have
comes down to the
security teams
artist.
for that, don't they?
Yeah,
Like, isn't
they
that the
have
point of
staff
security?
also.
How the fuck do
Yeah.
you use
No, they
security
do.
teams against like thousands of people or whatever it was at Astro World? There were like tons of people over there.
Yeah. you can still control them though, like
I guess,
like
yeah.
at the same time, like on 6th, like when this concert was, we had the Head in the Clouds, like the 88 Rising concert, and that went pretty smoothly, like no issues there. Like the crowd was also managed well, just because they had better management and the artist cared, right?
Yeah, like if they had management before the whole thing started, then maybe they'll better space allocation for fans and all that. So yeah, it makes sense. But then here, I think
mean-
it shit just got so out of hand that even they couldn't control it anymore.
What I'm more surprised about is that this is like a concert in 2021 with so many people just standing there without masks and shit. Like, I would be scared.
man,
Like, I could barely handle crowds in trains before. And looking at this picture, I just get like one weird kind of anxiety because I'm like, I can't do this
Yes,
shit.
that is true. It's very anxious. Yeah, like I
mean,
wouldn't go there right now in 2021.
The mask regulations over there are now
And
practically
it's
a
in
joke.
bro, it's in Houston, Texas. So
I
need
see.
I say more?
Wasn't
Wow.
that the Trump side of the country?
Need I say more? That's all. I don't want to say anything else. It's pretty obvious.
And
Basically-
wait, Nandemo Theme says, yeah, I saw that in PewDiePie's video at Nandemo breakup. Nandemo breakup when we reach 10 million subs. Nandemo breakup at 10 million
Yes,
subs. Let's do that.
like
Yes.
Let's do that, guys.
But
But
I think like the
also-
masks they being there is like the least of their problems, because if you just look at that, I think just being in that crowd itself is like such a pain.
Yep.
Forget being like,
we felt that before. We know how it feels. Okay.
yeah, I
From
think we've like gotten
experience.
more used to the like being crushed and being out of breath. I'm more anxious about losing my shit over there. Like anyone could just like dive into my pocket, like, yep, phone mine, wallet mine. Anyone could make a fucking killing off of places.
I mean, if you see the picture, I'll just go back to the previous one. I'm scrolling down. But if you see the
very
picture,
poor
everyone's
choice of
holding
words.
up their phones anywhere. Like,
Yeah.
if this happened in India, dude, you're like,
lift it up like, yep, mine.
yeah,
And
if this
just run
happened in
away.
India, you're screwed. Somebody's going
I
to pick
know,
up your shit and run.
For sure.
Fuck that.
And also, like, apparently for his concerts, like, disasters are a common thing. Like, he encourages them almost, I was reading.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
Like,
there
in one of
was
his
an
previous concerts, there was a guy hanging off, like, the balcony, and he was, like, telling him to jump or some shit. I don't know.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
so
he
weird.
jumped into the crowd and then he had broken
he was
limbs and shit.
apparently
I
he was
don't know,
mentally this
yeah.
thing. He was mentally handicapped, and he
No, there was another guy who.
Oh, that was another guy? I see.
Yeah. Mhm.
he basically provoked a fan into jumping off,
Yes.
and he sustained heavy injuries after that, and he took basically no responsibility for it.
And
There was
then-
another case where he even abandoned his manager who had a injury as well, like a very serious injury. I think he had like a cardiac arrest or some shit, and then Travis Scott was like, "I'm out, peace," and fucking left.
I see.
Yeah. I have.
Sounds like a wonderful person.
Yeah, sounds
think-
like a wonderful person.
I think there was even the latest clip that came up of him was him in another concert where he stopped the concert, not because shit was going down, but because apparently he thought one of his fans were going to steal his shoe because he was crowd surfing, and he thought he didn't even assume, he didn't even have any proof. He just thought that this dude was holding onto his leg or something. He just thought he was stealing the shoe. He stopped the fucking concert, pointed out to him, "Yo, what the fuck are you doing?" And then told his fans to basically hound him and beat him up. He called out his fans to fucking gang up on
What
him.
a
Like,
beautiful
imagine.
artist.
I know, right? Fucking hell.
Well,
Wow.
this is a
I
fun.
expected no less of the whole Astro World thing after I read about all that
Yeah.
shit. I was like, you know what? After reading all that, why the fuck would you even go to one of these
who
concerts?
cares? Yeah. And
I-
also, did you see
Yeah.
the last image, like his apology video? If you scroll through, he put a black and white filter on his apology video. What do you think about that?
Why though?
He
To
had
be
to get
more
the
emotional or
seriousness.
some shit. I don't know.
This seems like the filter that comes up in meme videos before like the GTA
Basically.
wasted, or like that ow, 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 that sound. Yeah, it's exactly like that. Like, what the fuck?
Talking about, yeah, it's so
Oh,
weird, right?
It's very weird.
It almost seems like he's not taking it seriously.
I don't
And
think he was, no.
And
I
here he
think
says he had no idea what was happening, which is not
fuck,
possible,
no.
right?
Everyone had video of that shit. Yeah, I think he was just saying what his manager told him to say, or his lawyer told him to say,
Or his
He
PR
had to have
company told him
witnessed
to
it.
say.
Yeah,
Yeah.
lawyer,
never-
fuck PR company. Lawsuits are being filed against his ass. Families are fucking enraged
Yeah, he's
against
being
him.
sued. Yeah.
Well, I think we can stop talking about this guy. And like, it's just so sad to even
Yeah, it's so sad.
listen to all this shit,
So
like
sad.
random people dying because they went to see their favorite artist.
I know, right? And a lot of fans were actually like, what the fuck are you doing? Fuck this guy.
Yeah, makes sense.
The
Makes sense.
one weird thing I thought about these concerts anyways was like, just because of how jam packed it looked, I figured this shit was common in all concerts. But then they kind of started releasing videos of other artists showing how they were caring about other like people who are collapsing on the front row and all that. And they're like, okay, what? Stop. Take a look at this guy. Get him up. And even apparently they have like a rule even in mosh pits and shit, where if a person falls, you have to lift them up until they are also running along with the mosh pit. So there's an odd sense of order and some sort of rule, like unspoken rule in these kind of situations. So even after all that, somehow the Travis Scott thing was a complete disaster in and of itself.
I don't know. I don't understand mosh pits either.
Yeah, I haven't been.
It's just
to
like,
mosh
I don't
pits,
know,
so
like people going crazy to the beat over there or some shit. I don't know.
It's not mosh.
Yay!
Is
Let's all beat each other up and by pushing each other until we die. Yay!
They don't beat each other up. They kind of like run around in a circle.
Yeah,
like
they're just pushing each other and squishing
feral
people
circle,
against each other. So what the fuck? Okay, anyway,
I'm surprised
YouTube.
many people don't get shut down.
YouTube.
Okay, let's move on.
Remove the dislike button.
Very natural transition, bro. Good job.
Yeah, I don't like that. It's just really weird to talk about this Travis Scott dude. I don't even care about him.
Yeah.
Like I genuinely just know that people died, and I think that's literally all I need to know. Like all this extra information just makes me feel worse for humanity in general. It doesn't really. I feel like things just aren't good, like things just didn't get worse with more information for me.
Yeah, exactly. Like you have no idea who this guy is, and the first thing you hear about him is a few people died in his concert. Like you don't need to know more.
It's a very shit situation.
But yeah, YouTube removed the dislike button, and they said it was for creators.
Yes, they said it was for creators.
The creators.
The small creators, not just creators.
Random Otaku says, I hate the dislike button thing. Control NK says, it's still working. I can use it. I'm not sure how. Why don't you guys just like this? Just like this video and see if that is working properly. And
the dislike button is important for us because that's how we know that our fans interact by disliking our videos. So we need it.
Hold on, the dislike button is so wrong only for you. I'm not sure why Random Otaku said only for you, but thank you. So
thank you.
I'm a little torn about this. If they remove the dislike button, I think they should have removed it for the creators as well.
What do you mean? Like you shouldn't be able to see the dislikes.
Yeah, you shouldn't be able to see the dislikes as a creator. If they are really doing it for the creator, then they should have removed it from
for mental health.
But you can still see it on your creator dashboard. So if we go to any of our videos, we'll be able to see how many dislikes it got.
No, it's apparently to prevent people from trolling and dislike bombing videos.
Here's
the rewind, the latest.
Yeah, but here's the thing. I can kind of understand that for a few. Like I can kind of understand that reason. I'm not completely against it. It's just that I think if they were doing the removal anyway, they should have removed it from the creator studio. Like, I mean, they're never going to do that because that's what gives you stats. Yeah. That's how they're going to make money off you and all that shit because people want that granular control. But personally, if I'm okay with change. And if they decide to change it, I can't do anything about it. So I'm just like, okay, what the fuck? But I don't know. But I would much rather not see dislikes. We've expressed our opinions in the podcast and some other YouTube videos we've made, and people have disliked it for no reason other than the fact that they didn't like what we were saying. The video itself was a good video. It's just that they didn't agree with what was being said, right? And we got like paragraphs of people trying to change our opinion about things.
Nice gems.
That's still okay. Like dislikes in the end, you're like, okay, I don't like this, and that's okay. It's a way to show that, and it's the internet. If you stop the internet from disliking something, they're gonna find another way to do it.
Yeah, people are just commenting dislike.
Yeah, they're gonna be like paragraphs, like Brew was saying, right?
Like this comment if you want to dislike the video.
People are just writing dislike as the comment, and people like it according to to dislike.
So you can't stop the internet. Right, they're gonna do what they do. Like
YouTube videos have an option to disable likes, right? So I don't know, like if people don't really think that they're going to get dislike bombed, don't they already have the option to kind of remove it right away?
and disliking videos also helps, like, like other people find out, like, yeah, this video is shit, look at the dislikes, so like, Bruce, scroll, you see the video where they announced it, you see the amount of dislikes on that, like there's
Wow.
a screenshot of the video where they announced the dislike
Wow.
feature, and you
Yeah.
can see the scroll a little more.
I
for
did.
the
I did.
preview. Okay, yeah, basically
Oh, okay.
you see
You're
that.
not able to see it? One sec. Is this better? Yeah.
Yeah, and that's classic. A little more.
Yeah. I'm sorry.
yeah,
I didn't see the YouTube stream. I was looking at the Reddit stream. I'm like, I can see
okay.
it just fine.
But yeah, see, this is what happens when you propose something like that.
Yeah. And we have a couple of comments here. The creator thing is a lie, says Nandemo Theme. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they just wanted to get rid of dislikes for corporate videos. Control NK says you still need to get negative feedback. It'll stop people disliking like sheeple. So the thing is, a dislike doesn't tell me much. If you're looking at it from a creator's perspective, just disliking a video is not going to tell me anything. If you comment and be like, here are the reasons I didn't like it, that way you're giving constructive criticism. The only reason I can think of for dislikes is for people to like just straight up say this is a trash video.
Yeah, for sure.
Basically,
But
it's a
that
light-hearted opinion of the video. That's all.
That is very subjective still, right? Like even the biggest creators get like a lot of dislikes on their videos. That doesn't mean they're doing something wrong. So
Exactly, yeah.
I'm not really. I think people are just like, oh, if it's dislike, that means trash, and they have that idea in their brains, and that's why they really want the dislike button, dislike number of dislikes shown, because it that works like that in Reddit as well. If you have a post that doesn't get upvoted when you put it in new, it's automatically going to die there because people don't want to be the first one to upvote something or whatever.
Yeah.
But then if anyone upvotes it, then more people start upvoting it quickly. So
I think like some ordinary gamers, he kind of described this best. He said that in his videos anyways, he gets an average of 97% if his video is doing very poorly. So like 97% like to dislike ratio. And that kind of rings true for most creators as well who have a decent video out there. So there are a good amount of dislikes that kind of collect on the videos. And even like Reddit posts, I think they show up as like 84% upvoted or 90% upvoted. There's always going to be a set number of dislikes. No?
The thing is, it's like this in every bit of social media, including YouTube and Reddit, where I can put up like this. Let's say I do this beautiful artwork, okay, and I put it up. It gets no traction whatsoever. It's at zero upvotes or likes or whatever. And then you say, Audi, you take it and you steal it and you put it up at a different time where more people are online. You could get all the social points for that, right? Yeah, so just downvoting something or just upvoting something doesn't tell me anything. Hey, we have someone new here. Zulf Photography says, interesting episode, and he asks, they should also remove the like button then. So again, if the logic is that they want to shield their creators from hate online, then I'm okay with the dislike button going away. But the like button can actually be really, really motivating.
The like button helps. And bro, like shielding from like hate, the main thing that affects creators is comments. It's not dislikes. The main thing that affects creators is like shit comments that you get where people are targeting you instead of your content.
Most creators laugh at like likes and dislikes. They actually read the comments
comments for a lot of creators makes it hard, for your motivation to create stuff, because you're creating something nice, you like it, and then someone's shitting on it. Like I think a lot of creators have talked about it also. How how negativity and hate have affected the way they make videos and their excitement for videos.
Like
So
even for us, I think we've had like we like properly respond to comments because they actually or most of them anyways point out certain things and or try to spark up a discussion on our videos. But whereas like if we get dislike bombed on like a couple of our videos, we just kind of look past it like, well, it is bound to happen one way or the other. So fuck it.
Oh, Zulf Photography says, saw the Reddit episode, came out from Reddit. Welcome. Glad you could join us here. If I may ask, where are you coming from? Which part of the world are you watching this from? I would like to know. And so the thing is, again, so here's the thing. A like tells you a lot. It says you're good, you're doing what you're supposed to be doing. I like this, keep going on, it's going to be good. Okay, so that's pretty self-explanatory. And if they have a problem, then they can comment what they don't like about it. But just saying, I don't like this, while it's obviously It's not like you're not supposed to do it, but as a creator, it doesn't
fun of
tell
your
you.
mom or something. Yeah.
My God. No, but it doesn't tell you what's wrong, right? It just tells you that there's something wrong. You figure it out. Hey, you're from UK. My girlfriend actually studied in the UK. But only thing I don't like UK food. What do you guys think about UK food? I do not like bland UK food.
Dude.
A lot of things are bland for me.
Chicken tikka masala, their national dish now.
Yeah, but you guys stole that from the Indians anyway.
Oh
Hey,
my
they have
goodness.
spotted dick in the UK.
Yes,
My
yes.
God, spotted dick. Yes, that's
And
supposed to be
beef,
the.
They
beef
have the
Wellington.
English
Yeah.
breakfast, which Audi loves.
Okay, random
I
attack.
don't
I
mind,
missed.
like, eggs, bacon, and sausages. That's
But
like
what?
Yeah, I missed a couple of random otaku's comments. Sorry. It actually negatively affects the creator. Yeah, I understand. I'm not sure how exactly. If you could tell me your thought process for how it affects the creator, I would definitely like to see it. And Nico Cado Avocado got popular by getting hit. See, here's the thing.
No clue who that is.
Oh, dude, you don't know him? He's this guy who
Oh,
was doing YouTube videos or something, and he was like this nice, cheerful, joyful guy. And then for some reason, he decided to like stop taking care of himself. He became like quadruple his size, and he was doing mukbang videos where he like smashes the
started off
food,
with that,
throws
yeah.
it down, stuffs it, and puts it all on his face and all that. So a lot of people
Sounds
really.
disgusting.
he doesn't throw it down. No, he straight up fucking finishes that shit. He shows
I've
the
seen him
amount in the
waste a
video and he
lot of
finishes.
food. So yeah, but I
sometimes, yeah, he does.
don't think that guy is the average creator. Like if there are people creating videos on
He's
YouTube
nowhere
and
close
stuff,
to the average creator.
please,
Fuck
I don't
no.
think that's not.
Many people like his videos because they want to see him sort of kill himself, and like he just is
Audi
he's on
went
like a war
dark.
path.
Audi just went fucking dark in that one line. No
What-
damn.
what-
Like
did he say?
I feel sad every time I see posts of
He said
him coming
people
up.
want to
Like,
see
I
him kill
genuinely feel
himself.
sad.
What the
Yeah.
fuck is that?
Yeah,
If
it is
you've
very
seen,
sad.
If you've seen like his videos or like thumbnails and all, it's genuinely sad to look at it. He
He was also a
basically-
good musician or something, I believe. Not
Oh
sure.
yeah, he was a violin player of all
Oh.
things. But then he sort of discovered the whole mukbang trend, and he sort of fell into that fucking hole, and then never came out of it.
Oh, it's a-
And like every time someone likes his video, it just promotes him to do the shit he does on his videos, and he's literally on a path straight to death.
yeah,
It's
of
just
course.
like
Wow.
He is like more unhealthy than I am on a regular day, which is saying
All of us,
something.
all of us
I live on
combined.
ramen for a lot of different days in my life, and still that's
Sit, bro.
also tall
You
drink of
remember
silence said your mom's room. What?
What?
I'm not sure. Did we say something that involved mom's room or mom or something like that? I'm not really
We
sure.
lost
Maybe
track.
he's trying to make a guess where you're sitting right now.
Oh, maybe, yeah. I will neither confirm nor deny that for all of us. Thank you very much. And
There's a weeb, you can look behind.
Random Otaku says some creators can know their mistakes from their dislikes. I'm not really sure how. I mean, I'm sure a lot of people like the dislike button, obviously, but I'm not sure how they know
Yeah.
their mistakes from the dislike button, because I genuinely do not know anything other than the fact that this person didn't like it, or one person, or 5 people, or 10 people didn't like it. So
Maybe
even if
say, like,
100
something on
people
our
dislike it,
video.
I still don't know why the fuck they're disliking it.
Yeah, it never gives you a clue. Like people can dislike, like it can be because they don't like the video. One can be because they are having some issues and they want to like project or something. A lot
Maybe.
of people also dislike for that
Or, you know-
reason. So they can be various reasons.
Or people are like, this guy's voice is annoying, but they just dislike it instead of telling me
Yeah.
that, so I don't really know what to
Yeah.
improve.
We've
Stuff like
had
that.
this conversation multiple times. We always wondered if it's our, like identity that sort of gets us lesser views or dislikes on YouTube.
Yeah. And then Control NK says the creator can still see likes and dislikes. Hiding dislikes will reduce the this is trash feedback because of people seeing other people do it. Yeah, that's what I said. People just want to pile on to whatever is already happening. So even if they're okay with the video, they're on the fence, they're going to dislike it if a lot more people dislike it. And Zulf Photography says you need to come to the Curry Junction in the UK. Better Indian food than India. Oh,
Bro, you
That's-
need to come to apna Sai Dhaba, okay?
We need to come to fucking Muhammad
That
Ali
shit's
Street.
good fun.
okay. You know what? This
but
is
I've
this is
heard from
as
a
an
lot of
Indian.
people-
This is too much. No, I'm kidding.
I know.
We've
Well,
heard
you-
from a lot of people that Indian food in the UK is actually really good.
Yeah, that's true.
Like,
But
there are
I,
Indians who are making it over there.
But I've
Yeah, that is
also
true.
heard the type of food that people in UK eat who don't really enjoy Indian food on a daily basis. And I gotta be honest, like that sounds pretty bland.
It is.
It is very bland. Yeah, take it from me.
But-
I had to face that shit.
But
It's
see,
salt and
the thing
pepper
is, if-
cooking is fucking bland, okay?
Yeah.
I can't have salt and
But if
pepper
Zalf
cooking.
I don't know
photography is
why
in UK
people-
and eating Indian food, then he or she knows that UK food is bland. So
Yeah.
no,
I don't know why
I'm
people
glad
love
you're.
eating steak so much. There's just salt and pepper,
Hey,
and it's
steak
like
is
not
good.
seasoned
A
at
good
all.
steak is really nice. Audi. And you know you love that shit. Audi will slurp up that
Okay,
steak.
this-
I
yeah,
had a
Audi-
steak. It was not fun. I will tell
Audi
you
will
that much.
eat the steak and the bone and everything else.
Yeah, he'll be like, give it to me extra rare, like freshly killed. I need
Okay,
the blood.
Yeah. Okay, wait. This is going to go into another this thing. We can do this later. But Control NK says Megumin studied in the UK because I said my
Yeah,
girlfriend
that's
studied in the
true.
UK. My God,
Yes,
Control
yes.
NK, it's been a long time since that video. Okay. But yeah. And he says if you make a Chota Beam episode, it'll have more dislikes. Hentai episode on the other hand. Okay, a Chota Beam episode will probably get us a lot of likes because Indians love Chota Beam and they will watch the shit out of everything in Chota Beam. Okay, they will watch the shit out of any Chota Beam content. Kids will just get us famous. And that's the thing. What am I going to do with Chota Beam? Analyzing Chota Beam and the effect it has on kids. I really don't want to do that as a video.
Sid will
No.
study the animation
I'm
behind
out.
it.
No, I'm out. I'm not going to be in that episode.
Yeah, like God damn it. I don't want that episode to happen.
Oh
yeah.
my goodness.
And then we can. Okay, anyway, Audi, you wanted to have a. Oh, wait. Zal Photography says yes, lol, chicken masala tikka with naan is amazing.
Yeah.
I make good naan. If you ever come to Mumbai and
I
I don't know why you would, but if you ever come to Mumbai and decide
to.
to tell me that you're there, I will
Mumbai
make
has
you
good
naan.
food.
No, I'm saying I don't know
You
why you
said
would
some
come and
shit about
ask
your
for
naan.
me of all people in Mumbai, but I can make you some naan.
Yes.
The psychology of Chota
lives
Beam
like-
minute 101. No, Control 9K. I'm not going to do a Chota Beam analysis video.
The philosophy of Chota
Oh
Beam.
my god.
No, the psychology of Chota Beam.
Yes, I'm saying that and philosophy.
Oh,
Very
yes.
fun. Yeah.
My
Oh
God,
my
I'm
God,
definitely
yeah.
not doing that.
Let's move on. This is
Yes.
Audi's wedding
Yes.
photo.
Okay.
Well, before, like a few years ago.
It's not
Right, yeah.
Audi's wedding because nobody will believe that's Audi. Isn't
Hey,
that
before.
Huh?
isn't
You
that
thought that was
Hassan
Hassan
Minhaj? Yeah.
No, it's not.
It's not?
No, this
Hassan
Hassan
Minhaj is Indian
Minhaj.
Muslim, dude. He's not gonna have a Kerala marriage of all things.
Yeah.
I don't remember Hassan Minhaj that well, okay? My God.
I don't think you need to
Every
remember him.
Indian
His
looks like
name is just
Hassan
kind of more
Minhaj,
than
huh,
enough.
bro?
Yeah, I'm
Every
racist
Indian
towards
looks
Indians
like-
apparently.
I see. But
Oh wow, Control NK asked,
is
is Audi the one behind?
My fucking
What?
nice. I like that.
What happened?
He asked if Audi is the
Control
one behind.
Yes.
I was lagging,
But I
says
like
Random Otaku. What is happening? Oh, we're talking about Audi's experience in God's own land, as they say it.
God's own country.
Audi,
Yes.
go ahead. Take the stage.
A week ago, we had stopped our podcast because I had gone to Kerala. I went on account of attending a wedding, which is like a very big fucking occasion in Kerala. And
This is
You
not
kind
the
of get
wedding. And if you guys are in this photo, please do not sue us. It's just a wedding. We just
I know,
wanted some
okay,
representation.
This was a free image I found of a Kerala wedding. I had to look for this shit.
Yes.
So all bases have been covered over here. But like the image obviously best describes what a Kerala wedding would look like to some extent.
I will scroll down. This is not a wedding. I see.
No,
Audi,
it's
what is
fine,
this?
yeah. We'll keep moving as these are different topics. Audi's
Oh, that is
talking
not a
Oh.
wedding. That I just
Yeah.
sent one image for the wedding.
So
So,
we
Oh, I see.
start. We talk. Yeah.
Okay,
So
I'll
the
scroll
wedding-
back. Yeah.
yeah. So yeah, we had to go for a wedding, and it is a big occasion over there. We normally there'd be like up to like 500, 1,000 people over there in the wedding, but this time, seeing how there's COVID and all, it was just a small procession of around 100, 150 people. I know it's still not as small as it's supposed to be, but
Yeah,
you
like
can't
isn't
really
it supposed to
avoid-
be 50 people in a wedding instead of like 150?
Usually weddings are.
It's like
Yeah.
the whole fucking family it wants
No,
to
but
come over.
like
right?
because of COVID regulations, aren't we supposed to have like 50 people in a wedding at maximum?
But who gives a shit?
Yeah, it says 50. Yeah, that's true. Because even I had gone to like my friend's wedding and it was
Yeah.
50, and there were like NMMC officials like walking around and checking. Like,
So that's what
counting
I
the
also
people and
expected.
shit.
I expected there like police to be standing next to us or like kind of wandering the hall just to see how many people are there.
They
There
have a
didn't seem
really
to be
weird
any
question
officials
now.
at the time. Huh.
if the cops come to a wedding to make sure that everything is going right, do you think they take bribes
They
as
can
food?
trash.
Yeah, they do. They
They
take no, not
probably
as
do.
food, as cash.
As cash?
And probably as food as well.
Yes.
Just
Yeah,
like
like
an
why,
added
if
bonus.
I were a cop, I'd just be like, hey, illegal wedding, you better give me some food, otherwise.
So
guess they
I
do,
don't
yeah.
think it was an illegal wedding because it seemed to have the right number of people, I believe. If it was an illegal wedding, I'm pretty sure we would have seen cops barging in. But then seeing how the whole city was running in full swing, a wedding didn't seem that out of place. So,
Yeah,
it was
definitely.
still a relatively small procession. Like the shit ran on for like 20 minutes. So
Sense.
we just kind of sat there, saw the rites happen. They did everything, fucking mala, all that necklace.
Riots?
Huh?
Riots happen?
Riots didn't happen. Though there was a small protest outside.
What did you say? What the fuck
There was a fucking protest at the wedding.
What?
Like, no, I will not let these two get
protest at the
married.
Trivandrum. A protest at the Trivandrum University or some shit like that, right outside.
Student
Oh,
protest.
that's what this photo is.
Yeah, I think, but I just kind of showed that for nature, basically.
That doesn't look like a protesting. That's just people.
Yeah,
standing.
it's like mostly
Also,
students
Nandemo
walking
Theme
around.
says it looks like Jahangir from Bangladesh, not gonna lie. The second pic. Why would it be illegal? Don't they just have to do some paperwork? No, I didn't mean that them getting married was illegal. I meant like the marriage event where the number of people is. Yeah, I meant like that was illegal.
It was still a sizable amount of people, and I was looking over my shoulder a couple of times. Like fucking hell, there was just a bit too many people at that time. But it's
Okay, one sec. There's a guy who has a lot of numbers in his username who said disappointing. Dude, not as disappointing as your username. Very generic.
Nice
Good
one.
job.
Good one, bro. I like that. Finally.
That was
Joke
done.
of the day for you.
My God.
But yes, Audi, continue with your story.
But yes, wedding, whatever. It's like their procession. One thing I
Yeah.
did find annoying about the whole wedding is the fucking photographers over there.
Hey,
It's not
what do
so
you
much
mean
annoying for me,
they're-
but I gain like
Hating on
indirect.
our,
No,
another member of Nandemo.
no. Like I'll explain. I get like indirect cringe or so like annoyance basically just by watching them, because what they do is they sort of take up the stage. If a wedding is happening,
That's
they
their
will go up to the
job.
bride and the. You don't understand. They go up to the bride and the groom. They basically stop the rites midway. Like, okay, take your ring, put it over here, hold it like this for 5 seconds. Okay.
Yeah, but where else can you do it? You can't be like, okay, whole event is over. Why don't you sit back down over there? We light up the fire
You
again.
can take it while the whole procession is happening. Why fuck up the
Audi
one
pro
moment that they.
photographer.
Oh my
you need the
gosh.
perfect angle, Audi. So they're creating the angle, right?
I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, our
Well,
It
trolls-
just seemed a bit odd that they had to like interrupt the moment 20 different times just to get the correct photo of all things.
Well, for a lot of people, the photos are more important than the wedding. And
Yes,
also,
yes.
our trolls
100%.
on Reddit ask, why do Indians not drink ice in their water? I don't know if this is a racist joke, but I don't. Sure, tell
There
me
is
why.
ice in
I'm
my
not
water.
sure.
Yes, there is
There is ice in my
water.
water.
My God.
Just letting you know.
Redditors disproven by facts and logic by Sid. My God. Yeah. No, so you know something that happened. I was at a friend's wedding, friend's sister's wedding in Hyderabad, and he had hired a photographer, right? And this photographer, legit, so me and another friend were there, and this photographer legit gives my friend, the camera he was using a 5D Mark III. He gives him the camera, takes his 700D. He's like, hey, you want to shoot some photos? Why don't you go ahead? And my friend was like, I'm getting a 5D Mark III. I don't give a shit. And he goes and shoots it. And we tell it to the friend whose sister was getting married. He's like, what the fuck is that guy doing? And he apparently broke up with his girlfriend, okay, the day of the wedding. And he was sitting by the pool, just staring at his hands, at the camera in his hands. And he looked really sad. And people were like, what the fuck is he doing? It's his job to take photos.
Yeah.
And then it turns out he just gave the camera to people who knew how to use a camera and just
My
sat very
God.
sadly.
I see.
Well,
Well, I
still
mean,
got paid in the end, huh?
Yeah.
Well, makes sense. But
He still got the photos done, right? The photos were there.
that's
They just didn't know which ones he shot and which ones we shot.
that's true.
works.
This thing, Audi, the picture you have is of a Kerala wedding, because like for people who don't know, in India, depending on the state, weddings, timings, like clothes, decoration, it's all different, right?
Oh, it's all like,
yeah.
like at least for Kerala.
Yeah,
you're
that's what
saying,
I'm
you're saying.
asking. Tell us about the wedding
So-
style in Kerala, if you know.
At least I don't know much about northern weddings. The only northern wedding I have been from start to finish was Bruce's sister's wedding.
That was in
Roughly.
Northern.
How is
Not
that
northern in comparison to my like this thing. Mine is like proper
Isn't it
southern
like
wedding, but
next
it's like
to you.
My sister's wedding was also a proper Southern wedding.
was it? I don't remember.
Yeah.
I remember
Oh,
it
God.
being a bit more northern.
We
than
literally
usual. I
got
don't-
South Indians to cook the food. We got a South Indian everything. What? Oh, a
okay.
board
I
engineer
thought it was
is
like
on.
a vegan cookery and whatnot.
Yeah, but they were South Indians. They just made it vegan because my parents wanted it
The
to.
I don't
style
remember
is still
anything.
like a Tamilian wedding. Yeah.
Yeah, a board engineer on YouTube says, I found your stream stuck on Reddit and I found you here. Oh, glad you could join us. Where are you from?
Nice.
We have
Board
one person
engineer
from
found
UK
us.
and
He's probably from India. You know, he's a
My
boy
God.
engineer. We have tons of those.
we cracked the racist jokes about ourselves, I see. Bru has a sister. Yes, Nandemo Theme, I have a sister. She doesn't live here, so I can't really even show you. I can just ask her to pop in. So that, yeah, I have a sister. She got married a long time ago, got divorced later. She runs a divorce group now. But it was a southern wedding, Audi. Like, god damn.
Gave his whole sister's
Southern
life
wedding.
story in like 2 seconds.
Two sentences. You're like done.
Yeah.
I had sister. She got married. She
It's
got divorced.
supposed
Done.
Yes.
No, and she runs
by
a
the
divorce
way.
group.
Oh, I didn't know about that.
A board engineer
Engineer
says, ha ha ha, yes, Indian South, Hyderabad. My god, Sid, your joke turned out to be true.
It's pretty obvious. Come
Oh
on.
my god. But yeah, welcome.
But,
We're glad you're here.
So the processions that happen there, like bride is dressed up in proper silks. She's dressed up like head to toe in fucking gold. Well, in this case, anyways, just head gold essentially. But
Like Game
I've
of
done-
Thrones.
sure, why not? Not the same amount, probably a bit more, but yeah.
Yeah.
But basically, like covered in gold, and she has to like basically do weightlifting while walking around the whole wedding ceremonies and whatnot. They have I don't exactly know how to describe the
The
rituals
Saath
for.
Fere.
They don't do the Saath Fere. The Saath Fere is done around a fucking small fire, right?
Yeah, yeah.
They didn't have the fire because it is an inside procession. It's
The
inside
what?
the hall. Saath Fere, it's like 7 turns that you do around.
Oh, I didn't know it was
Seven
called Sat
times,
Fere. Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually have no idea what that's called in Tamil. Wow.
7 turns, I don't know.
What's 7 in Tamil and what's like
I don't know. You know what? Let's avoid this. No. I am not illiterate. Random Otaku says, I think BD weddings and Indian weddings are the same. People eat biryani and go. Weddings are the best biryani. Kachi biryani are the best. Dude, I've literally never been to a single wedding that had biryani.
yeah, maybe
I've
it's
had
a
pulao,
variation.
I've had different rices, but never biryani.
Yeah, even I haven't been to a wedding that has
I think any
biryani.
Muslim wedding would have biryani in it automatically because it's like a custom there, no?
Yeah, but I went to my friend's sister's wedding was in Hyderabad, and like he kept showing off about biryani, and we had to go eat biryani outside because there was nothing available there. I was like, this is weird. And I had
Well, as long
I
as
had
it
the
was good,
paneer
then.
biryani. Okay, I didn't have the chicken biryani. Just to clarify that for anyone.
It's still biryani, by the way.
Still
Yeah.
biryani, sure.
Audi said it. Done.
Yes.
Continue, Audi. After, yes, your wedding. What happened after you
Um,
went? Hey, we should title this episode Audi's Wedding.
Oh my god.
Yes. Never mind. Fuck it.
Yeah,
There is one thing though that I want to mention. There's like a gift that the groom has to offer to the bride. Essentially like a gift of valuables, so to speak. And I don't know why, but the groom's brother, who's like my uncle, was like, okay, hold out your finger. I held out my finger like an idiot, and he put a suitcase full of shit on my fucking finger. I'm like,
The fuck?
what
That
the
makes
fuck is
sense.
this?
How slow was your reaction speed that somebody put an entire fucking
don't know,
suitcase
like,
on your
I-
finger and you were
And
like,
he's looking
No,
at
I
it,
saw
he's
it. I'm like,
yes.
what is this? And he's like, oh, it's the gifts for the bride. I'm like, what the fuck? You're giving me this shit, huh? And I basically had to haul away and kind of hold on to a suitcase full of silks and gold for dear life. So that
Yes,
has to be
one
good.
finger.
No, like it's like this. It's like held on to it. It's like,
Yeah, then it was pretty protected.
um,
Random
I
Utaka says
imagine
pulao in
walking around
Bangladesh and
like
India
this.
are different. Okay,
Hey,
I didn't know that.
pulao is sweet. Biryani is not, and biryani can be
Oh.
veg or non-veg. Yes, pulao is
Oh,
usually
well.
sweeter rice.
Huh? What?
Yes, yes.
That's just in your bongland.
No, it's not Bongland. We don't have pulao in Bengali cuisine. It's northern pulao in northern cuisine. It's always sweet.
I have never
Like,
heard
it's
of this
not-
bit
it's
before.
not- It's not dessert level sweet, but it's sweeter than normal rice.
Because they put
I
raisins
hope
in
not.
it.
They put raisins in it. They put some sugar in it. Yeah, I don't
Oh.
like pulao at all. But
Yeah.
veg biryani is still biryani. Okay.
I think the pulao here
Yeah.
doesn't include raisins, but there are like Irani versions of it that do include like dry raisins and I think dry fruits and all that.
Oh, okay. By the way, I'm going to screw up this name, but I'm just going to say it in the worst accent I can now. Oh, says, what type of music do you have at weddings on Reddit?
Do you just choke or something?
Okay. Ragalak. Sounds like a fucking Cthulhu name or something. What the Lovecraftian name is that
Your
shit?
username has killed me. Oh,
Ragalak.
I should just call you Oh. But I don't know what kind of music you have in Kerala weddings, actually.
The music at
Bollywood
Kerala
shit.
weddings is fucking crazy. No,
Is it the
there
trumpets or is it
Bollywood
the
music
trumpets? Not the trumpets.
It's the
Those are
fucking
trumpets. Yeah, those are trumpets.
The
Yeah.
Shehnai.
Shehnai.
Yeah.
Is it the Shehnai? I think.
Yeah, right. Like the Indian, that like that sound, right?
Yeah, that's shit. Yeah.
that's the shit, yeah. Exactly. It's a very Indian wedding sound. Yeah.
And they basically have these trumpets as like the main the theme of the wedding, because it creates like this elevated sense of like pomp and festivity in the whole this thing.
Oh, I
And they have
hate
like
the
drums
shit out
running in
of
the
that,
back as well.
man.
Yeah,
I-
it's like a long.
it is-
It's
yeah,
like a
it-
long
trumpet.
flute/trumpet with like a wide end.
It's
I
a
guess.
trumpet. It's like a
called a
blow-in
Shehnai.
trumpet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
And
and Oak says, ha ha ha. Yes, thank you for laughing. I'm sorry I butchered your name.
But
And,
yeah, it's drums and that. It's drums and the
Oh, yeah,
Shehnai,
the
and
drum.
you kind of have a
And these
combo
are
of
and these
two.
are the drums where you go like a rock
it
band.
the
Just like
whole right.
yeah, like a
No,
door, and then
this
you
is like a different this
you
thing. which is
wear
like,
this thing on your fingers as well, right? And then you go.
yeah.
That's the mridangam. I don't know if they have that,
The
but they have like a big
mridangam is-
fucking big drum that and a dude with like two sticks. This burly fucking dude with two sticks, and he goes dum, 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 and he gives a fucking beat to the Shehnai, in the background.
Hey,
But he
I
was
He
that
know
sort of
guy
sets
you-
the beat. There are
I
like three
actually
other
do know
dudes
how to
behind
play
him,
that
sort of
tune.
giving a follow-up beat, and then the Shehnais kind of go over it. There's like full orchestra shit happening over there.
Oh, Nasik Dhol, right? The tune is called Nasik Dhol. If
No,
that's the
Nasik
one
we
you're
don't
talking
have the
about.
But
Nasik
Nasik
dole
dole
in
for-
South India.
Dude, I don't know what
It's
he-
not
I
a
don't know
dole.
the-
It's
I
not
don't
a
know the
dole.
name
It's
of
a
the
different.
instrument.
It's a different thing. Yeah,
It's
not
an
a dole.
actual drum. It's like a drum that he holds by the belly, and he sort of goes dum 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 dum.
Oh,
like that.
it's like
Also,
a huge bass
It's not.
drum.
It's not on the side. It's not like held on the ground. It's just a
Okay.
bass drum that is sort of tied around him, like suspended on him, and he just keeps beating it, and the Shehnai sort of go along with it.
Okay,
That's not the mridangam.
It's like
Shanai, how would one spell that? I have no idea. How do you tell me?
Shehnai, I think it's like SHENNAI.
Okay, while Audi is doing that, Random Otaku has a few comments. He says, pulao in Bangladesh and India are totally different. Pulao in India is basically veg biryani, while pulao in Bangladesh is basically like fried rice without any ingredients. We eat it with chicken korma. Hey, pulao in India is not
Pulao is
veg
not
biryani.
They are different.
Yes, they are
fucking
very different.
I understand that. Yes.
Veg
Yeah,
biryani
Shanai
is
is-
veg biryani.
Pulao is pulao.
Yeah.
Pulao
And then
is
he-
Pulao
pulao.
tastes like shit. Veg biryani tastes good.
Oh my
It's
god.
it's the way it's prepared.
And he says pulao isn't sweet, probably on your side of Indian cuisine, but it is spicy in Bangladesh. We only
I
put a little bit of raisins. We don't use that much, and we don't eat it as a dessert. Hey, nobody eats pulao as dessert. Okay, he was
Yeah, no
he
one
was
does that.
exaggerating. The sweet rice is called jorda.
Jorda. Oh,
What does it sound
my
like?
God.
Does it sound like a variant of borda or something? And
It
Control
probably
9K
is.
says taiko drum. Okay, not taiko. Okay, he changed his mind.
Shehnai is SHEHNAI,
Okay, yeah.
and
there you go.
it's a double reed conical oboe.
Yes.
Oh, it's an oboe. Okay, yeah.
That explains it all. Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, I know.
I
Yeah,
knew
of
what
course.
oboes
So
are,
do
but I
I.
didn't know what the fuck they look like. So
Oboe.
But anyways, Audi, continue.
it's like that's the kind of music that plays in the background, and it's very classic, South Indian wedding music that always goes behind the whole wedding. You always hear that shit.
Yes.
It sort of is a headache when you go close to them and they fucking blow the fucking horn straight in your ears,
Especially-
and your ears fucking ring for like the next 5 minutes.
Also, it's always played when like the bride is leaving, like to make it emotional. They play like that in the
Oh,
background.
like when the bride is leaving, they fucking tune it up, you know. They like it'll be like nice and joyful until the bride is fucking leaving. When the bride leaving, they go "Pah, pah, pah."
exactly,
They fucking drag the fucking
yeah.
beat like 5 minutes from you. Shut the fuck up.
Just to make people cry and shit. Yeah.
And on top of that, everyone's like throwing fucking rice all over the place, like rice on the bride and the groom.
Oh
for,
yeah,
like,
they do
blessings
throw
and shit.
rice.
That's true.
But they didn't do
they
that
throw
here
rice in
because
like every
contact.
culture, right? Isn't rice like
Yeah.
thrown
Every-
everywhere?
Yeah.
Mm.
Like,
Also-
yeah, it's like similar that way.
So Control
And
9K
then,
says, yes, an oboe, yes, an oboe.
Yes.
And the board engineer says, the only connection I have to weddings lately is how I got to make a couple of wedding films. Hey, board engineer, are you our friend Adochi by any chance?
Yeah.
Because he's been making wedding films as well. Yeah.
Show me
He's
a
been
nice looking
he's been
picture.
doing some wedding photography and videography. He's been making wedding films. He's in Hyderabad. This is very suspicious. Do you know us, board engineer?
This is a burning account, burner account.
Burner account, yes.
Yes,
And
burning
okay,
account.
Random Matako says, show me a tasty looking picture of veg biryani. Google it. Thought of
I've
eating biryani
had
with
good
just
veg
vegetable
biryani
and no
before. I've
chicken
had-
doesn't sound good. You have
We have
paneer in
paneer.
veg biryani. Yeah.
And
You have other things.
potatoes.
Yeah. It tastes beautiful. My
There
God.
is good veg biryani which has like boiled, like nicely cooked capsicum, paneer, and all sorts of veggies mixed in it, and it does taste pretty fucking good. But
It's the same spices, everything. It's just
Yeah,
like
everything is the
chicken
same.
with
It's the same
paneer.
preparation, it's the
it's
same spices, yeah.
shit. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, East Dance 8649 on Reddit asks, what is your gift for the bride and the groom? I give them a $5 and a high five.
So the
I'm too
gift we
poor,
gave-
so I don't buy any gifts. I'm just like, well, good, glad you got married. Congratulations, I guess. And then I
give
go
them
eat
a
food.
Handshake. Yeah, same. I
Yes,
just give them a handshake and
Yes,
be like,
yes. You
congratulations.
shake their hands and be like, yes, I wish you a very happy life. I'm going to
Yeah.
food now.
I'm
Bye.
like, yes, your sherwani is very beautiful. Your sari is very beautiful. Bye.
I don't.
Same,
I,
after the photos, I just told them like, good luck, and congratulations, yes, bye.
yeah. You know, my dad goes to people and he's like, I'm sorry you got married.
That sounds like your dad, honestly. I wouldn't expect anything else.
Control 9K asks, board engineer, are you my senior from the filmmaking club? Wait, Control 9K, you make videos as well? I'm going to follow Control 9K and start talking in his chat now. And Random says, I don't think paneer with biryani sounds. You should try it, okay? These meters.
Pretty bomb. Anyways, Audi, are you done with the wedding, or do you want to say other things? Can we move on?
We can actually segue into the food bits of it because I wanted to
Done.
talk about the food
I
separately.
scrolled down a little too much anyway, and this is perfect.
Yes. Very
Okay,
familiar to us. Yes. Continue.
East
I can
Dance
see the-
8649 says no garlic and no onions, damn it. Well, you invited me,
Bonbora.
so thanks, man. He says in quotes. Yeah. So weddings are very awkward when it comes to stuff like that. I'm very awkward. Like I went to my girlfriend's friend's wedding, and because she couldn't be there, I had to video call her and make her talk to. Yeah.
You went alone to your girl. Was
You
it
had to fucking
awkward?
carry her
Did you
face
know
around
people?
and like, oh yeah, this is my.
I don't know if she's watching right now. If you're watching, she knows. It's like really awkward. I go there. I knew like two people and nobody knew
okay.
me. So I had to video call her and make her talk to her so that those guys could like they called me and they sent an invite to me because I knew her friend, but I didn't know anybody else. So I was like, I just went to there. I wished them, and then I was about to leave, and the friend's brother was like, "Hey, did you eat?" I'm like, "No, I just wanted to leave." He's like, "No, go up, you can eat." I was like, "Okay," and I went and ate nicely. Came back.
Wait, were you just a tripod for her in the
Basically.
wedding?
Yeah, basically.
Just walking
A
around.
walking
Yeah.
tripod.
Except my connection was not great, so she kept dropping out of the call. Oh my god.
I'm surprised you went, dude. Damn.
Oh,
East Dance says Zindagi to abhi shuru hua hai. Well,
so
basically, yeah.
okay, board engineer says I control and quit that boring engineering. Wow. And control and says brew check Reddit later. I posted thing. Yeah, anyone can. If you can go to our subreddit r/Nandemo to put in your memes and tell us what you think. And the board engineer says I have been creating videos for about 1.5 years now. I edit now for a living. You sound too much like our friend.
Yeah, he is our other. He is Adochi, I think. For
Yes,
sure.
you are Adochi number 2. And I mean, that's a little weird. Like we used to edit videos for a living, and now everybody in chat is doing the same thing.
There
Do we
are too many
attract like
people
video
in our
editors?
circle. Yeah, there are too many people in our circle, especially yours, bro, who are just like in the video editing.
Yeah.
right?
Like, is it something about my face that only video editors want to come? That like we can fix that mug of yours in post?
Nice.
And random otaku sent a picture of veg biryani in Discord. I see. You guys have to eat on the floor for weddings? No, not for
Depends
weddings.
Depends
No.
on the wedding. Like, depends on there are some weddings where they serve it
Yeah.
on the floor, right? So
Yeah.
depends on
I
the
don't think it
wedding.
matters. I think it's like a hall thing. I think like
Yeah,
certain
usually have a
halls
hall.
if it's like next to a temple, they normally don't offer tables, but like nowadays every other hall
Yeah,
has a
but
table on it. So it
In a
doesn't
lot
really
of weddings like this where they serve it on paper, like they come around and serve. Was it the one where they served, or was it like a buffet where you had to go and
So
get it yourself?
it was like one of those that they came and served, but the thing was, right, so being an important procession and all, they decided to keep it inside the halls the same. They didn't want to like to put people outside and expose them to the open and shit like that. They kept them inside the hall. It was a very closed procession, so at one time they ate together, and when they sat down, all the food was already prepared. As you can see on the image, there's like a leaf and there's all sorts of curries and whatnot on the top, and you get the staples at the center. So the curries are already prepared. They're all just waiting for us over there. We just have to go take a seat, and they come by. They just start dropping shit onto our plate. They'll come with some rice, they'll come with some sambar, they'll come with some rasam, they'll come with some. Basically, it's like fucking constant supply of food.
You guys should see me in weddings like that. Like any South Indian wedding I go to, where they offer the multiple things. My hand is just like this over the leaf. I'm like, nope. One guy comes with rice. I'm like, okay, rice. And then I'm like, nope. Then he's like,
Basically,
sambar. I'm like,
yeah.
okay, sambar. I'm like, nope. And he's like, potato. I'm like, yes, potato. And he comes with the papad, aplam, and then he gives that. I'm like, yes, 5 of those, please. Thank you. I eat very unhealthy.
Yeah, you
And
have
also-
to do that.
East Dance 86.9 asks, are you guys are in Chennai? Yeah? No, we are actually in Mumbai. But I am from
Swabat.
Chennai, so I think my accent is like very, very telling for any Indian. And
I'm
he
from,
says, I was watching a
Kerala
royal
myself,
wedding in Bali, ridiculous amount of detail. Oh yeah.
Yeah, Bali is like very similar in comparison to South India in that regard, but then they have like a ton of differences as well. They also have the whole Hindu processions going on.
Yeah,
over
lots
there,
of
but,
Hindus over there, right? Yeah, makes sense.
but like here, like in this plate, they just like the one thing they normally would do is they would add a refill to the shit on top as well.
Yeah.
They'd give you refills of the curries, the pickles. They'd have like 5 pickles and 7 different curries, and then they'd have like other sort of like a small shit on the side, like a potato chip, a banana, a fucking jaggery piece,
Yeah.
and you kind of mix everything and fucking eat that shit together, and they'd refill that as well, basically. But then here it was smaller than usual, so they didn't refill that. They wanted people to get out as fast, so they just refill the rice.
I went to a scam wedding.
Yeah, I went to- dude.
No,
they usually don't want you
that
to
is
leave.
full. Usually
Bro
they don't
was
want you to
saying,
leave, but I think
they'll
we were on
keep
a
throwing shit if you don't like stop them.
Yeah,
like,
it's like the
they
noodle eating
throw-
challenge in Japan. If you don't put your
Yeah.
hands fast enough, they just
Yeah,
dump
yeah.
like a fuck ton of food into it.
Yeah.
they kept dropping rice, and they kept adding other things like payasam, sambar, rasam, buttermilk, all those kind of things. And it did go on for a good while, but then I think we were also on a slight time limit, so they didn't want to refill us on the other shit as well.
Adi, tell me the truth. You finished the stock, didn't you?
Finish the stock of what is the question?
Of everything.
I see. No, I actually didn't. I was actually sad that I didn't get more papadam at that time.
I know. So Audi was sitting in the end. So they take the balti, they serve everyone, and they just leave the balti
I
in
was
front of
actually
Audi.
sitting at the end like,
See, they just left the balti on his.
what, I just fucking chuck that shit like, yep, one thing going. My God.
So East Dance asks, are you guys fans of weddings? No,
Oh, no.
I am
No.
not a fan of
No.
weddings of any kind.
Yeah.
It
We are like,
gets-
there are some like I've been to really good weddings. I've been to really boring, annoying ones. But yeah, it's just
it's
something we have experienced, not something we want to
yeah.
experience.
I'd say like if it's like a close one, sure, we'd go to the wedding. But even then, it's like it has to be like good, and we'd also have to kind of enjoy it to actually be a
There
fan
has to
of the
be
wedding.
alcohol. That's
Yeah, there has to be
important.
that as well. Yes,
There has to be
there has to be
water, I'm
many
sorry.
elements that sort of
Has to
help
be
appease us.
water.
But basically,
anyways.
good food. If it gives us good food, if it gives us a good time, yeah, sure, we are a fan of weddings.
Yes,
But
some
for the
good
most
water.
part, Indian weddings are very anti all of that. It's mostly tradition and meeting family members, which is a pain in the ass.
Any wedding is anti all of that. Even in other cultures, it's not like all cultures accept it. Weddings in
Yeah.
Hey,
general are
Christian
just
weddings,
very
they
boring
drink
for
like
me.
crazy over there.
Like I know, weddings are supposed to be a place where the family can meet and talk, and I'm like, I do not want that. Bye.
That is true.
Also,
the
Random
introvert
Otaku
sidiness
says,
sort of pops up over there.
yeah, Random Otaku says, I want to eat some Indian biryani now. Screw you guys. It's 11:30 p.m. Hey, it's just 11:30. I'm sure restaurants are open. You can order something.
Yeah, you can order something.
Anyway,
Good
what?
price.
Otaku is from Bangladesh, right?
Also, yeah.
Yeah, I bet they have really good biryani.
Yeah, they have
there.
really good biryani there. Why the fuck would you want to eat
Audi,
over here?
this
Fuck, eat that shit.
I relate to this picture. I have a story about this picture, but yeah, you can start.
Which one? The one after the thali?
Yes.
Adya?
Why did our mods profile picture change suddenly? Okay.
That is also called a sadhya, by the way. So just so you know, for those who didn't know.
Audi's
But
girlfriend is also called Satya.
apparently,
Sorry, what's this next thing? By the way, that looks like a parota.
that is a parota. That is a Malabar parota.
Oh, I love
And,
parota. Parota
that
with
shit does
ghee.
taste really
Holy
good.
shit.
Is that what's the
Butter.
other thing there? The sabji.
Oh yes, that is the special mutton. You see,
Beef fry, isn't it?
yes. beef
I
fry.
knew it. I fucking knew it. You know why?
Why?
When I was in Singapore, my cousin's wife, she took me to this Kerala restaurant over there, okay? And she ordered parota and beef fry, and it was fucking amazing.
It was.
I
It
still
is really
remember
good.
that,
Yeah.
yeah. And they gave it on like the leaf and everything, the banana leaf. And
So-
yeah, it was really fucking good.
So before anyone jumps at the conclusion that we ate beef in India and all that, and it's all illegal, I should tell you there are a couple of places in India where beef is not illegal, i.e.,
Yeah, it's
Goa and Kerala, of all
Goa and
one of the
Kerala,
two
yeah,
places
basically.
where we went to. So there, Goa is a Christian state for the most part, so beef is kind of okay over there, and
Very
Kerala.
okay.
Kerala is also has a majority of Christians, but beef sort of integrated into the whole food chain, if you will. I don't know exactly how to put it. Like, people
Yeah.
really don't give a shit about what they eat over there. They'll eat whatever. And over there, it's like a mix of Christians, Muslims, and Hindus. And to them, it's like, if it tastes good, fuck it, we're gonna have it. So beef is pretty much legal over there. There were, I think, many movements that tried to stop the beef this thing over there, but they were like, fuck that, we're just gonna continue having beef. This is also another point I want to get on because communism and all that. But
My God. Also, Audi, you like destroyed
Let's save
Random
that for the
Otaku.
end.
He's like, that pig
Yeah.
looks too good. Beef with pita.
oh yeah, it
Mata
really is.
pita.
That's like the classic combination. If you go there, you have to
Yeah.
try that. And if you don't, like restaurants will always offer you that as like the base dish, just parota and beef fry or
Hey,
beef
Audi,
curry.
do you know what that spice mix is called that they use on the beef? Because it's really good.
Oh, I don't.
haven't
I
been
actually
Garam
able to
don't
taste
know.
masala.
that very-
So it's kind of like Japanese curry where every other house has their own sort of mix. And they have their own sort of variation on it. So we went to like a random relative house, and they had made some bomb beef over there. Like meat was soft, and there was like a special spice mix integrated with coconut, and they make some beautiful fucking flavor.
Sounds really good. As you can
It
see,
does.
Bruce
It
tearing
fucking
up.
does.
Bruce
Yes, yes.
tearing up at the thought of it.
Basically,
Yes. Especially when he said coconut. Like, so his
But
dance is
yeah,
going. He said, nice to talk to you all. Bye. Oh, yes. Bye bye. Thank
Ciao.
you for joining.
Hmm.
I don't know why we all said bye to the camera as if we're leaving right now. No, we still have a while to go.
how does it
Quite
matter
a
if you-
while to go.
Yes, quite a while.
Well, you know what? This episode is Audi's episode. Next episode is
Yeah.
Sid's episode. And then my episode
I guess,
comes.
yeah.
It hasn't been that long. I think, bro,
It's
our
1 hour.
segments won't be that long, after
Probably.
we're done with Audis. Yeah.
Control
So
9K says
continue.
bye bye. No, we're not going bye bye. You sit right here. Okay, Audi, let's get on to the important food. Okay, not this beef fry shit. The important
This
stuff.
shit.
Important.
Yes, the more important stuff. Go on.
Audi,
You put the image, I can't really see
you
it.
didn't give me Audi. I'm waiting for it.
Yeah, you have to give it to
I
me
am
as well.
bringing it, by the way. I'm bringing a couple of other things as well, which I can actually show you if I quickly move away. But
Just talk about this right now and explain why it's the best thing in the world.
So this image on the screen is of something called papadum. Papadum is it's like I don't exactly know how to describe it. It's like a lentil
like a
bread that has been deep fried.
Flattened, dried lentil cake.
Bread,
I guess.
cake, yeah,
Bread,
cake would be one way of putting it. But it's like a deep fried dish. You basically flatten out.
Anyone who doesn't know it is going to think deep fried cake, and it's going to seem horrible.
Bro, scroll and show the dry
Okay,
version.
this is the dry version of what's called papad.
Yeah, papad.
This is the more common
And
version
this is
that you
North
see
Indian.
around most places. Yeah,
it's a very North
around
Indian
here
thing.
we get mostly udad papad.
It doesn't like pillow up the North Indian ones.
Yeah, it just like papad is supposed to be good roasted, but papadam, the fat one, is best fried because it's just
that shit is fucking drugs right there. Like you fry that shit in oil and it's like you can't fry that shit for too long. So there's like a sweet spot you have to hit. You drop that shit in boiling oil and you pull it out and it's like perfect.
Yeah, and it happens really fast, right? Like
5 seconds, like no more than that. You can't pull it, otherwise it burns. It's that thin. And this is the shit that comes along with every other dish in Kerala at the very least. I don't know about Tamil Nadu, but I'm assuming the same.
Tamil Nadu, you have aplam. You don't have papad. Papadam as much.
We had aplam there. Then you like.
That's the small one that you gave me, right?
Yeah.
Bro.
What did I give you? No, applams are bigger. They're bigger and they are like wavy.
The ones that are. Oh, I think I've had the ones that Brew is talking about. Then
those are the small ones.
The long ones, right?
Yeah, but I gave you that's just called vada in Tamil. Hey, also one sec.
Small pappers.
Yeah, those are like any shape long ones and all that. Okay, one sec. Nandemo says I had the ultra spicy cheese ramen yesterday. We will get to that. I'm very interested to hear what you think. About engineer says brief me the agenda of the stream, and he says Telugu equals appadam. Oh, I didn't know that. Also, we don't really have an agenda per se. Nandemo says I don't like papor. Oh, it's called papor. Oh.
In Bengali, papor. Yeah.
You guys put O's in everything, fucking hell. And he says it's kind of like chips, but I don't like it.
Papadam, odadam, brodadam.
Papadam is actually from Kerala, and appadam, which a board engineer said, is from.
Yeah, appalam as well. Fuck you.
What do you call it then?
Applam.
I forgot.
It's not appadam.
Yeah, applam.
Big fucking difference that is, huh?
Hey, there is a big fucking difference. He said dum, and none of my things have dums in them. Right.
Dum, plum.
And Control 9K basically just called a board engineer about all our streams. Yes, we just casually chat and talk to people here as well.
I like the usually in the brackets over there.
Oh yeah, wow.
Usually.
Yeah. So basically, we just stream random stuff and we just talk about it.
We go off on multiple.
And Control 9K, I'm very surprised. Control 9K actually told it nicely. I thought he would insult us while saying it. He didn't. And the engineer says, "That's sweet, man. I'm coming to all streams." Oh wow, thank you. Yes, it'd be great to have another person joining in. Please don't make memes about my face. That's all I ask. Make memes about the other two. They've been
please do
make memes about his face all the
time. Nobody has made memes about their faces.
Bruce, smile to
we
the
are
camera. Too loved. There you go.
And Nandemo says, "I love the cheese ramen. It was very spicy, but too good. I couldn't stop." Yes. Eat the ramen. Become addicted to it like I am.
Yes.
Poor kid. And Sanku99 says this is the content we need. You sound Indian. Are you Indian? Please let me know where you're from. You sound very Indian. I have a friend called Sanke.
Thanks.
But yes, this is the content you need. Listen, the world needs to know about papadam. And this shit right here, I'm going to scroll here. This freaking papad, okay? These North Indians think they're so cool because they have papad. It freaking sucks. Okay, papadam is the shit. You have not had papadam. Oh my god, it is actual drugs.
Papad is cool.
Do you know my mother is South Indian? I've had both growing up.
Yeah, your taste buds are not grown up.
At this point, you're like half of quite literally every bit of Indian. So, I really don't know what your mom is at that point.
Most North Indian papad, you just talk about the lentil one. You get them, you get garlic, you get aloo papad.
But who gives a shit? Like the papadam is drugs, hands down.
Yeah, it like blocks your arteries. I know that. I don't like eating it all the
Oh
time.
yeah,
Hey,
because
what?
all the other foods that are super fucking healthy, right? You're fucking
Yeah, you
blocking
bongs
your
have a lot of fucking shit in your systems, okay?
No, bong food is healthier than this shit for sure.
Oh yeah, fuck
Oh
you.
yeah, because a fried papad is somehow healthier than a fried papadam.
No, the bong papad is very similar to this. It's the same thing.
Then how
The
is it
bong
more
papad.
healthy?
No, I'm talking about the North Indian one, not the bong
Oh,
one.
the
That's
other
different.
one. The other one
Bong
is also
cuisine
fried in oil. You know,
Bong
it can be
cuisine
fried
is very
in.
familiar to South Indian. Even our papad is exactly the same thing.
What freaking damn it.
Yeah. It's unhealthy and like pillowy and
Yes,
the
yes.
same thing. It kills you very
The
fast.
fucking below you do. Like
Yeah.
that shit is fucking.
It's like
That's
biting
the best
into
feeling
a
right
rich oil-filled cloud.
there. Yeah, it's like
Basically.
it's quite literally that. It's like biting into a cloud. That's like the first time I ever thought of it that way, and it fits perfectly.
Yep.
You just basically like, how slowly and then fucking
Yeah.
slowly savor the
You know,
papadam.
as a
And
kid,
then-
I used to make a hole in it, fill it with rice, and eat it like that.
that is not a
Advanced
bad idea.
strategies.
I used to do the same, but I didn't. I used to use it as like a bread and then put rice and dal on top of it and like bite it like a sandwich.
Yep, I do that with aplam.
We normally just crush the whole damn thing into the rice and just
blasphemy. That is blasphemy.
No,
Hey,
I like doing that too. I like doing that too.
This is what I do. I hate always doing that. You know why?
Because you can't
One less
bite
papadam
into
to
it.
bite into.
Yeah.
Yes. So I always take 3.
No,
Three,
One
those
to
are
bite into
rookie
and one to
numbers.
crush.
Okay, Rana Otaku asks, you guys can eat with aloo and garlic and chicken. I don't understand the question, to be very
is
honest.
he talking about if we eat the papad with aloo and garlic?
You can eat it
chicken?
with anything you want. It goes with literally everything.
Yeah.
You don't
And he
even
says,
have to
nice,
eat
a
it
new
with
person
it
is
by
going to join
itself.
us. Yes.
You can eat it with water.
Yeah,
Yes,
you
can.
can.
I've done that before. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Sankyo99
That's like
says,
a nice.
3 desi
snack
dudes
like that.
arguing over bread is classic. Oh, this isn't bread, okay? When we get into arguments about bread, those are like much bigger and much more in depth about
Yeah, basically.
shit.
This is I don't even know how to describe
Yeah,
it. Dude.
yeah,
How
neither
to
do I.
Like a-
describe it.
It's supposed to be like a cake because it's
it's
made
like a
out that
cake,
way,
yeah.
but it's not a cake. It's like a disc. It's like a fucking dried up disc that you can deep fry,
Yeah, you can
and,
call
and
it
it
a
becomes
disc.
this pillowy
Yeah.
goodness that levels like with crack and shit. It's like that good.
Yes, it is bugs. And Sid, look away from the stream, Sid. Do not look at the stream.
Dude,
I'm going to...
Google
Yeah.
calls it a thin Indian wafer.
Yeah, I mean,
Like
makes
a cracker.
sense.
Yeah.
Makes
Sure,
sense.
why not? Yeah, that makes sense. It is yeah, wafer if you think about it.
And Indians, the kacha papad, pakka papad, tongue twister.
No, I don't know
they
that.
use.
I do not know this either.
There's a Hindi tongue twister where you have to say kacha papad, pakka papad continuously. Try it.
No, I'm not going to try it. And I fucking hate tongue twisters. That too with you fucking
Just
bongs,
try
my
it.
god.
Kacha papad,
It's not a
pakka
bong
papad,
thing,
kacha
dude. Do you
papad.
even know Hindi? What the fuck?
I don't know Hindi clearly. I just like to call
I end up
everything
saying
bong.
kappa
This guy
pakad.
is fucking racist. Anyways.
You're racist. Also, Random Otaku asks, is the inside of it hollow? Yes, it's beautiful to
It
take a
is.
bite of. Just amazing.
It's not just. It's like the really perfect ones will have like a small pillow on the left side, but it'll be like smaller pillows
Small
on the
pillow
right
on
side.
the left
Yep.
side specifically.
I know, like I'm saying left side, because like I'm trying to determine like a shape over here. But like on one side it'll be like a big pillow, and then there'll be like smaller, flatter pillows, and you basically bite into the big pillow, and then you crunch on the other smaller one, and it's like it hits the fucking spot. I'll just say that much.
Yeah.
It's the best shit out there.
It is. I agree. Sid's wrong about
Yes.
papad being better, but still. Okay, Sid, now don't look.
Brew has a disorder in his tongue. He can't.
Yes, it's called
properly,
God's
but that's
tongue.
okay.
Yes,
He
yes.
calls it that.
Freaking
That's his
papad
mental
loving little
thing.
bitch.
It's okay. You can ignore him. He doesn't understand.
Flying Whale 1229 says this is so wholesome. Thanks. This is.
We're glad you're
This
here.
is,
Where are you from?
revealing our most honest emotions about
Random
lentil
otaku,
wafers.
it's not like luchi or puri. It's like papod. Like as you say, it's papod. Like our papod is the same thing basically, just a different name.
Get the fact that it's called Popword. Like every
Yeah,
other
it's such
thing
a
has like
long name, right?
Says the fucking guy who calls it appadam appala. What the fuck? You can't say that.
Appadam is a different place. Appadam is a different place.
That's like a
Appadam is
fucking
another
tongue-
different place. There are
That's
3
like a
different
fucking
states.
Tongue twister. That's a fucking tongue twister.
It's not.
Appala, what the fuck?
It's hard to speak like a bong, okay? Literally every word is like
You can't say that.
it has like an O in
every
it.
other word in the fucking.
What are you trying to say.
Like, look at this, right? I remember the movie named Pather Panchali. I was like, Pather Panchali. I was like, what the fuck
It's
is that shit?
Pother Pachali.
You said Pather Panchali or some shit.
Pachali. Yeah, Pother Pachali.
They say, I don't expect the fucking Pather out of nowhere. They just like
It's not my
Pather.
fault
Like,
you're
Pather.
unpad.
Yeah, it's not our fault. You bongs need to put O's in everything. Or
At
is,
least I don't
are we
know.
unpad or are we onpad, huh?
At least I don't
Uh.
say random shit. I don't put UMs after everything.
No,
Oh my God.
we're not unpad, we're onpad. That's how you'd say it. On
We are
pod.
unpadam.
Oh my
I don't
god.
know how to say. I don't know how to say illiterate in Bengali.
It's on
Because
pod.
I am unpad.
On pod. Audi is like dying over here. Audi is just
What do
freaking
you call
dying.
illiterate people in the south? Are Murugan? Okay, hell. Everyone is called fucking Murugan in the south.
It's not, at least not a moron.
What the fuck does that mean?
If Murugan at least sounds better than your whatever the
trying to
fuck
go
you'd
here
say.
with your jokes, but you're going like here. Makes no fucking sense.
Your bong language makes no fucking sense. Also,
It makes
Sankyo99
more
says,
sense
I don't know
than
Indian
anything.
culture, but I know Indian chaat masala is king. Yeah, chaat masala is Indian umami, basically.
Oh my god.
Yes, like Gagananand says.
Yeah. And Random Otaku says, no, papor is flat, it isn't hollow, papor is crispy. Yeah, even these are crispy. Except they like the Kerala version becomes fat, the Tamil version stays thin, but both are crispy. And conclusion, I want to eat. I'm hungry. You know what? I'm hungry as well. Okay, let's go to the next thing because Sid is stop looking at the screen.
where we can fry papadams
Yeah, I
and eat
know
it
what it is.
together.
I'm not looking. Yeah,
Oh,
I'm
okay.
done. I'm out.
Audi, let's move past this real quick because one of us will
Yes.
literally die if we keep on stream for too
Yeah,
long.
I'm out. Yeah, I'm not
Yeah.
even looking.
Yeah, anyone with arachnophobia, look away right away.
Hmm.
Yeah, that's nice. That right.
Katarake, please leave some racism for national. Bro is the most racist person I know. He always makes fun of bong culture.
Hey, that's
He's
because
like
you
openly
guys
racist towards
you
us.
guys have like the worst shit.
He's justifying why he's racist. Look at this openly.
What, Audi
He's
just died?
justifying racist.
What happened to
Oh
Audi?
my god.
What happened to your video?
No, Audi is fine on the.
Okay, I'll quickly refresh Audi's video on stream because it just fucking disappeared.
The brew. Yeah.
Yeah, I think
Is he back?
no, not on the YouTube stream.
No, I am looking at the screen.
Okay, I'll just manually refresh this and see if he comes back. But yeah, Sid, look, you Bond people all have
are
too many
openly
O's
fucking
in all
racist.
your words. Okay,
You're openly racist.
like
Okay,
your
Sid,
younger
Sid.
brother and older brother is torta borta.
Continue being racist. This is
And
good
also-
for me publicly. I don't care. Keep
Also,
going.
might I remind you that
Keep going.
this banter between us, me hating Bong language started with you talking to me saying, "What are you even saying in Tamil EDPD all the time?"
Dude, I am Tamilian, so I can make fun of
No,
my
you're
culture.
not Tamilian.
I am. My mother is Tamil. What the fuck?
Fuck off.
Do you know my grandfather owns the coffee shop next to Chennai station? Fuck you.
Where did that come?
Sure. I don't
Ask
believe
my
that.
mother.
Ask
You don't-
my
I know you don't.
Okay,
I can make fun
chat.
of my own culture, so fuck you. You're
Chat.
the racist.
hey, my great grandfather was Bengali.
No, he fucking wasn't.
Yes, he was. Ask him now. Ask my great
I
grandfather.
know where your great grandfather was. He died in a flood or some shit.
No, that was my great grand. Oh wait, did I say great or did I say great? I don't know. It's some
I don't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, they died
Lord,
in a flood.
somebody
Yes.
died in a flood. Yes, but one of them was Bong. Okay, you traced down my family tree.
Let's carry this on and let's get that image out of here before
Yeah.
someone with
Anyways.
arachnophobia dies.
We're just fucking around, guys. Chill.
Yes.
And they won't break up now. No.
Hmm. Mickey says, "Brew liar."
Basically,
Yes.
so being in Kerala, it's a very nice place. It's a very rainforesty place, if you will. Rain, like in this season, anyways, rains happen quite often. 6 days of the week that we were there, it was just raining constantly. And I think even bro messaged me one day saying Chennai was flooded. I'm like, well, fuck, we're gonna get flooded as well. Nice. And next day, what do you know? It was raining for like 5 hours straight. And basically, one of the problems with the rain is that animals start to creep up inside houses. there are there's a ton of foliage in Kerala. I will say that much. It is a beautiful looking place, but boy, the amount of creatures that live in these fucking trees are they're like horrifying to fucking watch.
So is this spider like poisonous or venomous or
That is
It is
something?
not.
Huntsman, right?
The huntsman is a
Yeah, I'm
very
fucking
docile
out.
spider in that
That's
sense.
not fucking docile. Look at it.
I will say this: huntsmen don't actually attack humans. They are supposed to be hunting other insects, essentially.
Yeah,
They're not
I'm
poisonous
hoping
in
they
any
don't
way.
hunt humans.
They do
Well,
hunt
if it
humans, bro.
did,
No, they
maybe it did. I
don't.
don't know about the others.
Yes, it was. Many tried to hunt me in the past.
My
In
God.
your imagination, or what? Or maybe both, perhaps. But these guys apparently don't. They don't attack humans, so to speak. They just run away and hide. They just eat mosquitoes and shit like that. But the problem is, in not being able to see them in times like these. So if you ever go to Kerala, what are the biggest issues, or one of the things you have to do there is sort of check under your bed, check between the sheets once in a while, check under your pillow maybe, or maybe open the door and sort of look back, like, nothing is there, okay, cool, because that was a big issue staying over there. At one day I got so paranoid that I had to basically put earphones on while I was sleeping, so that because I thought something was going to crawl up my fucking ear.
Buddy, I don't think that giant ass spider is going to crawl into your ear. I have a feeling it
not a
won't
giant
fit.
ass spider. The
Yeah,
spider
there's
is
another
actually
hole it can get inside. You should
Oh
plug
my
that
God.
one. Hey, I didn't mention which one.
For a
I meant
guy-
his mouth hole.
Mouth, yes.
I meant his mouth hole. That's pretty big. You've seen how he eats.
For a guy who hates spiders, you sure love stuffing them into human holes.
I know, right?
Okay, now I will
But
remove the
yes.
spider image. And
If it's
basically
an
we
audience
have-
mouth, at least it's not coming for me,
I spit it out at you. Don't worry.
Fuck off.
It'll find its way.
Anyways,
But tons of slugs, tons of small little wildlife all over the place. Nice little snakes, spiders, frogs here and there. The stuff. You can see a cat occasionally. Those are cool to look at. But the small wildlife kind of gets me here and there, and I kind of get a bit paranoid every time I go to Kerala, because those are always like a looming threat.
so why do you have a
Yeah.
why is there a Taylor's
Fucking
picture after? I thought you were going to put more of like the insects you find over there, and I scroll down and it's just like this Taylor's hut or something. I
I
don't even
just
know.
sent like one image per
It's
this thing. The shit I
dude,
wanted
it's
to talk
like
about.
these like humid tropical fucking climates are full of insects. I fucking hate it. They're everywhere.
Yeah,
What's
like
painful?
Okay, you know what? Then again, you and Adochi were literally arguing with me about why insects should just be killed off, like made extinct.
No, only spiders.
No, you were also talking
No.
about mosquitoes. You're talking about flies.
Oh,
you're
yeah,
talking
mosquitoes.
about a lot of fucking insects. You
Hey.
both just want it gone.
I like houseflies. Not
Why?
Not mosquitoes, wasps, or
Spiders
spiders.
are like much more helpful in your house than houseflies ever will be.
They are.
Lizards. They eat
Lizards
spiders and other things.
Yeah, but spiders
Not,
also
but not
eat
the
other
huntsman
things.
spider.
Bro, that thing shouldn't exist.
Oh my God.
That thing was a fucking abomination, okay?
Okay, wow.
The thing
A
comes like
mistake
this
was made
large. It's
somewhere.
like this big.
A mistake was made somewhere for that shit to be
Okay, hold on. A couple of comments. Pronouncing Vaibhav is a Bengalese nightmare. The ones who mix up V and B.
It's easy actually.
Hey,
Vaibhav.
oh
Yeah.
my God! What the fuck is
It's
that?
pretty fucking easy.
Vaibhav? What?
Vaibhav.
Vaibhav. Oh my god.
How do you have a O there?
We don't have you have a we have an o. We don't have a.
Yeah, you only have an O.
Oh, Vaibhav.
My God.
See, it's like least expected, like you say like a normal fucking word and you have to add "or" to it and it becomes Bengali all of a
Yeah,
sudden.
of course.
Vaibhav.
Hey, if you have an it'll become an o.
Pranav.
Like brew will still be like brew.
Bro.
Bro.
Brew.
God freaking damn it. Oh my God. Oh my God.
God. He'll be a hoe,
And then there are a couple of memes and they're talking about evil white beard be like, and then Control 9K said evil Nandemo be like stream at regular times. Wow. Huntsman spider isn't actually deadly. Yeah, Sid is scared of spiders. That's why he wants them all dead.
Look at their fucking face.
So he doesn't care if they're venomous or poisonous or whatever. Just nope.
It's like
In-
looking at
in
Audi
Sid's
and being like
defense-
he's a nice person.
And a board engineer says, I have friends who call him Bib Hub.
Bibab.
That,
Your
oh my
friends are
God. You,
probably your friends are probably Totla or something. Dude. I don't fucking know. It's not that.
Oh my God. Drew will be PewDiePie, bro. Yeah, well, I will take that. You know what? I don't mind it at all. I will take it.
Not bro.
I wish-
Bro is like still bro. This is like bro.
Wow. It's just, that sounds so good.
Fucking hell.
Okay, Audi, what is up with
But
the
anyway.
Taylor's hut? I'm so curious right now.
Huh?
What is up
Yeah,
with
what
the
is up with
Taylor's
this
hut
hut?
on stream?
Oh no! I just put up like a nature photo again. This had more nature in it essentially.
Oh, so-
You know, Control 9K just
Come on, bro, stop making fun of pronunciation. Your girlfriend can't speak Elena. So, wow.
Nice one. I like that. Anyways, continue.
Yes, please tell people it's Megumin. Okay, you know what? About engineer, since you don't know the context, I would like to explain it right away before you think Megumin is my waifu or something. We made a satirical sketch about beams and waifus, and I was pretending to have Megumin as a waifu, and then I was also pretending to be my friend who was shitting on me for having Megumin as a waifu. I do not listen, Control 9K, stop telling people Megumin's my girlfriend.
But there is proof.
My God. Okay, and then we also have a nice picture of a beach. How about we look at that? Yeah, right.
Yes,
Your
that
beach
is-
is actually
so-
like
This is
this.
Lyle now.
No, this is me in Goa.
Oh, okay.
So,
Hey, Audi, you're out. Cut off now. No more topics for you.
The Kerala thing done.
Wait, like,
Yeah, so-
wait, do you have any final thoughts about your Kerala?
yeah, do you have any final thoughts?
One thing I noticed there is that it is constantly just humid. Like shit doesn't dry over there. Clothes don't dry. I came back here. I opened up my bag. I pulled out my clothes, and everything was fucking humid as hell. Just like
Oh, I thought you were going to say, I came here, I opened up my bag, and it just dried instantly.
well, it should have. It was like 34 degrees over here. I expected it to dry instantly.
Oh my
But do
God.
you have a
Okay.
question?
Okay.
But do you have a question?
Uh,
Did you get swamp ass?
Oh my God. Audi, don't answer that. As your legal counsel, don't answer that.
I got my answer. You
Okay,
did, didn't
okay,
you?
listen,
You
listen.
did, didn't you?
in parts
Say-
where there were no fans. I was
Yes,
happy.
Sid-
yes.
Sid Random Otaku has completely derailed the topics we had in mind. Also, about India says, haha, I was about to ask, I will get your references soon. Man, I wish people didn't get that Megumin reference. But yes, Random Otaku says beach is better than mountain areas.
Yes, I agree.
Depends on where you live, though, right? But I'll talk about beaches, right? So I did go to Goa, and I went to go on a trip. Like I've been there many times. I went with my brother and a cousin and another friend, and basically the apartment we're living in, we rented like a 2-bedroom like apartment, and Audi, it was the same. Since Goa also has like a lot of like tropical climate, even though it's cooler, our apartment was fucking filled with bugs of all kinds, like species I've never even fucking seen, different colors. I was like, what the fuck is, Romeo, like on our bed, on like the roof, all over the fucking bathroom,
It is
Like,
fucking. It's
covered
like a
in
mystery
fucking
box every
bugs.
time you open
Yeah.
something.
Yeah. But no spiders. So thankfully,
Surprisingly.
like there were lizards, so that was cool, but no spiders. So I didn't have any issue there,
Ah, nice.
Yeah. But yeah, we went to like a lot of beautiful beaches. This is Vagator Beach in the north, So usually if you go to this beach, it's like really crowded. But you walk up till the end, like till the northern end of the beach, and it's empty. Like no one goes there. And
Oh.
like this is the place. I go here every time when I go because it's usually like empty.
Huh.
If you want to go for a swim and stuff.
Are there
It
people
does
who
look like a
who are
very nice
doing
place
it
over there.
in the remote corners of the beach?
What?
Are there people who are like doing it in the remote corners of the beach?
No. Thankfully, there. So for some reason, like all the Indians were like in the main area, and when I'm in remote corners, I always see like the foreign tourists hanging out over there. I don't know why. Every
Well,
single time.
As
I
an
found
Indian, I
better
would go to the
spots.
remote place as well.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. See, as an Indian, I went further than that, and like it's really beautiful because there's no
Hey,
one.
you are just an honorary Indian at this point, okay? You are like Firangi.
You're basically Firangi.
I am from all over India. I have DNA everywhere, in me.
Fucking hell. Okay, are these all the same? Are these photos you took?
No, so these are photos that were taken by my friend. They
Okay.
are good. That's why it's so good,
Hey, where did Zul
sense.
photography go? You need to see this.
Hmm.
Hey, Audi
But
died
yeah,
again. What's going on with Audi's
Yeah,
video?
Audi died again. Board engineering.
I'm refreshing Audi's this thing again.
I went board engineering. I went to Wayanad, Aleppo, Munnar. Love them. Oh, I'm going to Aleppo and Munnar in December. Board engineer. Let me know how it is. I'm excited. Nandemo Theme went to Sundarban. Yes, Sundarban is cool, but it's too hot, too humid, and too many tigers.
Audi, nobody can hear you because your audio and video are dead on. Yeah. Okay, now you're back. Yeah, you're back.
Okay.
Number one.
Yeah, Wayanad and Munnar is nice. I've not been there myself, but I've only heard good things of it. Aleppo, if you do go there, don't forget to use Odomas. Aleppo is very famous for mosquito infections.
Aleppo and Vagamod, I think. I don't know how to pronounce it. Vagamod or something. I'm going there. Aleppo and
Vagamod?
Yeah, I don't know. Vagamod or something like that. I don't know how they say it. But it's in Kerala, right? All these places are in Kerala.
I don't know if it's a G or if it's a ZH.
No, it's not a ZH for sure. Oh, it's Vagamon.
What sort of Digimon is this shit?
Yeah, I know. I was going to ask, like, what the fuck?
It's a hill station in the Kottayam Idukki border of Kerala.
Oh.
Yeah, that's where I'm going apparently.
Oh, I see. I've never heard of this place before.
Yeah, but anyways, keep scrolling, bro.
Yeah.
And yeah, basically, Goa is a very popular place. Alcohol is really cheap over there. That's why people go, like something that you get here for $2,000, you get over there for like $500. So, it's pretty obvious.
Not cheaper than that, right?
Yeah, around that cheap. It doesn't get cheaper. And this was another beach that I lived in actually. Like one of my dad's friends has a shack over there on Varka Beach. It's called Barefoot Shack. Like he has his own shack. So every morning I used to like go to the shack, have coffee, look out into the beach. Like it's a beach in the south, so it's like really empty.
Nice.
If you scroll, you'll see pictures of the shack. We're just chilling, and the beach has like white sands which are really soft. Unlike the north where the sands are more coarse and hard. Like here, the sands are in the south are really soft and nice. So it was like really beautiful. Yeah. See, this is.
Did you just take the whole folder that your friend shot and just put it here?
20% of it, yeah.
I see.
Yeah, there are lots of it. Yeah, and yeah, you can just scroll through. It was apart from like the insects in my room everywhere crawling over me at night. It was quite a fun trip, and it was quite cool over there. Like the temperature, it wasn't really hot.
Yeah, the sky looks
next to the beach. It tends to be cooler. Yeah.
Yeah. And as this was when we went to Panaji, the capital. You can see the Portuguese influence over there. Like
yes, it's very clear. I see.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
I want to go see that.
And I also went to the Portuguese cafe over there. Like when I lived in Portugal, my boss told me about it, and I have
never heard Sid say my boss told me anything. I've never heard him say that.
Bob. Well, I can't take his name, so Bob.
God damn it! Sid said my boss. Holy shit! Like guys, can someone please clip that? Can someone please clip that? It's such a rare occurrence.
Yes. So my ex-boss told me about
Oh my god, somebody clip that as well. It's like beautiful to hear for some reason.
Fucking hell. But yes, anyways, Goa is quite a beautiful place. I bet most of you guys in India have been there, right? Like,
yeah, it's a very touristy destination
been
for
to
most
Goa,
people.
bro.
Yeah.
And Audi, we like that. Audi, I got you some of that beautiful Goan sausage.
I hope it's in the fridge and not outside.
It is. Please. Yes. Yeah.
I wouldn't trust Sid completely because he's going to prank you in some way.
You don't keep Goan sausage in the fridge, Audi. It's dry. They just hang it out to dry. It's not.
Audi, I'm telling you, make sure you check each one. I'm sure he's taken a dump in one of them and he just wrapped it up and given it to you.
No, see, but the Goan sausage is, at least there anyways, I imagine it's cooler. So it's fine to keep it outside here. Probably it will become...
No, you can keep it outside anywhere. It's chill. It's sausage. Yeah.
Works.
Yeah, also, a board engineer says Vagamon has both beach and mountain. And how come I know more about Kerala as a tourist? Okay, yeah, Audi doesn't know shit about Kerala. He's basically...
Yeah, I don't know shit about Kerala. I just know shit about Trivandrum, where
I'm pretty sure he doesn't know shit about Trivandrum either, so...
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he doesn't know about Trivandrum.
No, I surprisingly know quite a bit about Trivandrum, but then, like, outside of it, I never really traveled around Kerala.
Mm-hmm.
And
I just know that there are a fuck ton of coconut trees over there, and people drink toddy. Yeah.
Nandemo Theme says, I ate all insects other than bees. Your egg smashed. Huh? Haven't had sausage and chicken nuggets in 3 years. You can have it right now. I'm dying, he says. Don't die. Have some chicken nuggets, apparently.
We're talking
And
about food, and he's
he's freaking dying.
Some
Yeah.
nice pictures. Yeah.
And Control 9K says, Audi, got you the sausage. My God, this V101 shipping has started. Audi and Sid are the first couple. Nice.
Yes.
Yes, I will go down.
Audi, the good shit. Wink, wink.
My God.
I got the chips to go along with it.
This was the cafe. It's called Nata, which is the egg pastry you see, or the egg tart. She have with really good espresso. I used to have this every day.
Random Otaku says BAE gay. Haha. Nice. Sid, you have the same photo twice.
Yeah, I do.
What's this?
It's the same photo twice. And this is another cafe. You know, I was going to tell Audi, you know, like the English breakfast is very popular in Goa, right? A lot of people go there to have like the classic English breakfast.
Scrambled eggs, bacon and sausages.
And hash browns and beans and stuff, yeah. So this was my, I didn't eat it. I had like eggs Florentine over there, fancy.
Fancy, very fancy.
Real fancy.
But my brother had the English breakfast over there.
So basically, you just enjoyed yourself, made others get photos for you, and then just put them up here, huh?
Yeah, basically.
Well, I usually never take photos of things. It's very rare.
Yeah, I was very shocked. I was like, Sid took photos thinking of the podcast. My God, I'm so proud. And then you're like, nah. I was like, that's the Sid I know.
Literally messaged him last time. I'm like, yo, send me some of the photos that you took. He sent me like 50 photos. I put a few here. Shout out to you, Bob.
Egg with cherry. I don't think that's a cherry. Isn't that like a cherry tomato?
That's a tomato.
That's
a full fucking tomato from the looks of it.
Yeah.
Scrambled eggs with cherry tomato on top, yeah.
Yeah. And then with tomatoes and lettuce, sausage and biscuit. That's not a biscuit, that's a hash brown, I believe.
Yeah.
And there are also mushrooms.
Sauteed mushrooms. It was really bomb. This cafe is really good. It's called Caravella. It's in Panaji, I think. But see, the thing is, I've always loved going to Goa. It's a beautiful time, you know, whenever I go. It's like the atmosphere over there is really chill. The people are really nice. One thing, you know what happened this time? I don't have photos. So I was walking to the closest store, like to get sausages for Audi, you know. And on the way, like, so Goa, the roads are very thin, you know, because they have a lot of nature and land, and the way it's built. All the roads are really thin, and you have like tons of greenery everywhere around. Okay. So I'm walking on this thin road, okay, and from this nearby cafe, 3 fucking dogs come running at me. And I'm not like as afraid of dogs as a mod, so I'm like, whatever, you know, they'll just come smell me and go away, okay. The fucking dogs come and they start barking at me. I'm like, whatever, I'll just keep walking. Motherfuckers start like nipping at me. They like start biting me, legit, like growling and trying to bite me. Like one literally jumped at me trying to bite me. I had to like hold my face and like push him away. Jumped that aggressively, yeah. And they were literally chasing me, like they actually wanted to bite me. I could see them drooling and shit. Okay, I'm like,
my God,
it's just normal rabies. Hey, okay, hold on a second. A board engineer asks, any substances beside the food in Goa? Are these questions frowned upon here in the street? No, they're not frowned upon, but what's frowned upon is Control 9K saying Brew is an avid user of substances.
Brew is
the
most avid user of substances in people.
No, that is not Nandemo, by the way. But that is not true.
Audi, am I right? Audi, am I right?
Brew is my man. No, don't make me your man just because I use substances. What? No, that's no. And Random Otaku says, come smell me and go away. Oh, I'm assuming that's because of the dogs. And Control 9K says, Brew's mustache is sometimes white. Hey, I just look old, okay? I'm not snorting
because of
stuff.
Old age.
See, me and Audi are very innocent. Brew taught us everything.
Oh my God, this is like the fucking... This is what the entertainment industry is. Honest people get thrown to the side as substance abusers, while the actual villains are snorting cocaine in the bathroom.
I know, right, Audi? Stop
yes,
that
yes.
But anyways.
Yeah, but... Okay, Control 9K has started speaking the way I usually expect him to speak now.
Bezos doesn't like it if we talk about substances, you know, so we cannot.
Yes.
But anyways, yeah, so a random like Goan dude on like a scooty came. He's like, "Yo, hop in." And like I just sat and he like saved me and took me to the store.
Why does this
They're
sound?
that nice
This is like
over
some,
there.
I don't know, feels like some house moving castle type of shit, you know,
Yeah,
sits
he
in
randomly
trouble.
came.
One guy just comes, picks him up, and
Yeah.
goes away.
He was like, "Yo, hop in these fucking dogs," and I sat and he's like, "Where do you want?" I'm like, "To a store." He just took me there, and then on the way back, I'm like, "Man, I don't want to walk." I saw another guy. I'm like, "Hey, can you drop me?" He's like,
My
"Sure,
God.
come." And he
Oh
fucking
my god. Fucking.
We are nice people.
Hey, but speaking of walking, you've been cheating on our.
I haven't been cheating. I've been doing
You've been
normal. I'm just
cheating.
fucking lazy.
You've been
You just
cheating on
don't-
our weight loss
Hey,
challenge.
you guys don't know how to walk. That's not my fault.
Also, Sankyo99 says, tip, never show a spider or triggering image. Oh, I'm so sorry if you got affected by it. It was something that Audi wanted to talk about. We will keep that in mind. We will not show anything
Yes,
creepy
please
or
You should use
gory.
Spider-Man's face the next
Thank
time.
you.
And hopefully
Yes.
not get into trouble with Sony for that.
It hurt me earlier this evening also when Already sent it to me. I had to meditate a little
Yes,
to
but
get
that's
over the trauma.
meditate. But that's a good point, actually. I never considered that.
Yes.
Or we can just be like, okay, warning, we are going to show this, and then we can show it.
Yeah.
Yes, we should have done that.
As you guys know, we have been doing the weight loss challenge, right? Which has been starting and failing because I went to Goa and gained a little weight again. Brew is eating a lot of stuff I can't mention on stream. It makes it sound suspicious again.
Yeah! What is up with
Especially
this?
after the substances bit. Nice.
Brew's having a lot of fattening substances.
Yes.
And Audi also went to Kerala. I don't need to say more.
I hate the amount of
We are
food I
still
got
at
over
it.
there.
So
Yeah.
like a few days ago, I started doing like a 10K walk, which I used to do for years. I stopped because of the pandemic.
Yeah, okay, this is just Sid humble bragging. Sid, move on
I used
already.
to. Hey, no, dude, people walk way more than that. Like I've seen people who walk like 20K, and I look like shit compared to them. Okay,
Okay, you know
So
what?
it's
In
not
my
that
in my
much.
defense,
Yeah.
when Pokemon Go was like popular and we were all playing it, I would walk for like a really long time,
Yeah.
and Audi would like be so pissed at me.
Yeah,
Like,
see,
I could
exactly.
when walking ahead of Audi, I
yeah.
could feel his rage just floating
Yeah.
towards me, taking my life away.
Dude, we used to walk and we used to like in the distance see like a small like dot like walking towards us slowly, right? Like Audi just. Hmm.
That would be
And
neat.
the anger that would come from him. It was
Bro, you
like
you
God
can
of
do-
War. The wrath itself would scare
Yeah.
me.
My God.
and Brew can do an
Sankyo99
easy
said,
10K.
Sankyo99 gave gold. Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
It's much appreciated. But actually, you know what? We would appreciate it just as much if you came and just interacted with us while we were talking, because we love to have more people on and talk to more people. Chill.
Yeah.
But thank you.
Bro,
But we hope you'll come
you
back
walk-
next time.
You've walked 10K before.
Yeah, we
You've
have.
done that. It's
Yeah.
nothing for you. Yeah, I thought the fuck.
It was a long time ago. Now I'm like much fatter and lazier now. Okay, please.
But you can do a 10K. It's not that much.
Nandemo
And
Theme
also-
says 2,129 calories and 10.8 kilometers is pretty impressive for Bro. It was Sid.
It's me. That's not Brew.
And I
But
can
you
do
could
it.
also
Okay,
do
you know what? This is gonna be this is what our social media is gonna look like. I'm just gonna be doing exercise just to show all you haters that I can actually move my fat ass.
Yeah, I was taking these screenshots of my 10K walks and sending it to them on the group for inspiration, but it didn't work.
Oh yeah, he just humble bragged. That's all. I'm like, oops, I walked too much today. Oh no.
Yeah, but yesterday I didn't go. I went for 3 days continuously, but yesterday I didn't go because I found out that there are 10 more cases in my building.
Nice.
One right across on the same floor. Like the NMMC came and did the nose penetration test, which I was like, which felt weird, it felt like they're tickling your brain or something.
Oh my
It
God, I
felt
hate
really
that shit.
weird. Yeah.
Is it true that it takes like a while for you to go back to normal after they do that?
It does. You feel like something's like tickling
Itching,
the inside
yeah.
of your like cavity over here. It
It took
feels
me like
weird.
a minute or so, but then it's like I felt fucking unsettled. It felt like assault at that point. You just go straight up and go, and then just fucking pull that shit out.
And dude,
Wait,
more
Random
okay-
Otaku said, Brew was to 2052 calories and 10.33 kilometers. As always, a disappointment. No, that was Sid as well. My God, I'm going to start freaking exercising. Fucking hell. Just to show these haters.
But yeah, the nurse came, like the attendant, and she put the bud inside Mickey's nose, and he just like fucking spat and coughed out at her that instant, and she got freaked the fuck out, she like backed up like that, and Mickey was like, I thought she would go too deep, so I was trying to prevent her. I is what he said.
Yes, she didn't want the nurse to go too deep. Yes,
Exactly, yeah.
my freaking god.
But so now I'm stuck for like 2 weeks. I
Man,
can't
Okay,
go
hey,
out, like,
before anyone feels bad for poor old Sid, he has an exercise cycle right in his room, and he watches it while he's watching. He uses it while he's watching TV. Okay,
I do, yes.
and he has a
I cycle
kettlebell.
while
He can
watching.
do a ton of exercise, and he does a ton of exercise. He's just like humble bragging. That's all this is. This entire segment is humble bragging.
Hey, Adda is where we give updates of our weight loss challenge. That's what I'm doing. 'Cause I have
we
updates, unlike
we
you
have
guys.
never gone this detailed. Oh, see, never like you guys. My God, this humble bragger.
What are your updates?
My updates were I ate some paneer butter masala and naan yesterday. Holy shit, it was good.
See, that's how he's working out.
Yeah, but then I've been ignoring this one tooth which has a hole in it, and yesterday
Oh,
this
bro.
little piece of something got stuck in the hole,
My God.
and I couldn't remove it for a long time.
Fuck. You didn't have a toothpick or anything, huh?
I tried. The thing was, it was stuck so perfectly that the toothpick couldn't go in and pull it out, and I ended up poking my gum right above the tooth. So I started bleeding, and I'm like, it was fucking terrible. My God, I'm telling you, it was absolutely fucking terrible. Okay,
Okay.
yeah, but
He tried to take out a piece of food and he ended up stabbing his own gums and bleeding.
yeah. And the thing is, I didn't know I was bleeding until I looked at the toothpick, and I was like, why the fuck is the whole thing red? But okay, anyway, I will have
The Ali Bagel on Reddit says, "What are your feelings on people in India pooping on the beach?" Well,
That's cool.
well,
Yeah, what are you gonna do? Fucking kick them in the butthole or something?
no, I think this.
I have never seen anyone poop in a beach.
In a beach, I haven't seen, but like
How come?
in like the roof of like the Mankurud walkway, a lot of people.
Yeah, okay, like
And Govandi,
Yeah.
Govandi, you see a lot of
yeah, like
buttholes
we
in the
have seen
morning.
a lot of buttholes. We have seen a lot of people pooping as we travel around Mumbai. I will admit it, but
Yes.
on the
It's pretty
beach, I've
common,
never seen
yeah.
anyone do
On
it.
the beach,
Actually,
never. Yeah.
Baga Beach is one of the most disgusting places in all of Goa.
What, dude? Baga Beach is pretty fucking clean.
I the one time I did go there, I saw like
How
two
many years
people
ago was
puking
this?
and one like kid taking a shit right in the middle of people.
oh, okay.
And there were
He
people
says legit.
downstream, so
He
it's
saw
like,
a documentary on. So it's a legit question. I saw a documentary. No, I don't know if you're a he or she said a documentary.
So Baga is like the party beach, right? Where they, but
it is.
like,
It is
it's
like the more
usually-
public side of
yeah.
it. There are like I think there is a more private sector of it, but that is also
No, that's
owned
just
by.
that's not private. That's the Tito's Lane that has most of the clubs. Like that's like perpendicular to Baga.
Yeah,
like, you
sort
know.
of.
Oh,
Yeah.
there's
There
been
are, like,
people
private
pooping on
beaches
the
right
beach.
next to it.
Apparently, that's so weird. I've never seen anyone poop on a
I've
beach.
never seen. I've gone to Baga so
I
many
fucking
times.
hated it. Dude, there's like a stretch of the beach I completely fucking avoided because I just saw like people puking and taking a dump right in
Hey,
the middle of the beach
hold
itself.
on. It's a beach. It's basically like a huge human litter. You know, it's like a cat
That is
litter,
true.
human litter. If you're going to be
Yeah.
pooping in public, I think pooping on the beach is the best idea you have.
Yeah.
I
like
mean,
if you go
true,
into
but
the
then
water.
well, why the fuck would it's a public area? Like everyone
Yeah, I mean,
is kind of in
I'm
agreement that
not
you are there
saying
to
you
enjoy
should
the
poop in
beach.
public. I'm just saying
And that-
that if you're anyway going to do it, the beach would be the best place.
Yeah, well, you know what? We're living in fucking 2021. I am pretty sure toilets are all over the place. You can
Yeah, I
kindly
know.
do-
I'm agreeing with you. I'm just saying, if you want to do it that badly, the beach would be the best place.
Public toilets are very hard to find in Goa, by the way, Audi.
Also, public toilets in India are like worse than the beach. I would prefer
Yeah,
the
that is
beach.
true, yeah.
Yeah, actually, yeah, you can't. If you enter there, like shit will fall on
Okay.
you if you open the door. You know it's that bad.
Yeah, it's fucking terrible.
But even so, we are still in agreement that it's like a public area where everyone wants to come and enjoy the beach, enjoy the waves, hitting their
yeah,
feet.
I agree.
Now-
I
Does
agree.
Audi know that he lives in India, bro? Like he seems to.
Hey,
like,
I know
not
I live in
that.
India, but at the very least, I'm in agreement that I don't want shit hitting my feet at the same time. You know what the fuck?
It's okay.
Like I know it's a thing, but then goddamn, at the very least, say like, nah, you know what? I don't want this. Perhaps.
it's okay. So
Imagine Audi as what?
there was this one time, Sid. I think it was the first time Sid ever drank in his life, and he was talking to me, and I was standing. I was in Govandi at that time, by the way.
Not the first time I drank, the first time I got drunk.
Oh, okay. The first time you got
There's
drunk.
a
Sorry.
difference, yes.
Yeah, and I was living in Govandi at the time, and I was about to sit down in one place, and one guy came running up to me. He's like, "Listen, people get drunk over here and they pee over there." That's fucking terrible. The Ali Bagel gave wholesome. Thank you. Glad you could
Thanks.
join us.
Yeah,
I hope you had fun.
Yes.
But anyway, now
This
that
is very wholesome, talking about Indians shitting on
yeah,
streets.
and
Very
Random
wholesome
Otaku also
indeed.
says public toilets are dirtier than a whole beach. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
again like it's
for
perfect
sure.
place for you to do your shit. Literally,
Find a fucking corner at the very least.
it's a
Be
beach. You can do it
somewhat-
anywhere and just like pile up some
Baga
sand on
doesn't have
top
a
of it,
corner.
and you're done.
Baga ends, the other beach starts Kalangut or whatever. Like there is no corner, right? Unless you go
So
to
right
December.
on the
like,
right on the
try to find
border,
a
you know.
spot where everyone sort of agrees. Okay, we take a dump over here.
Everyone agrees, so you're basically going to make it a designated toilet, which is literally the thing everyone talks about
is,
when
right?
talking about Indians online.
It already is, so they might as well have some decorum about it. Be like, okay, this
It
area
already
where
is a
goes.
stereotype, so might as well make it come
What do you
true.
know? Would you rather poop in your bathroom full of spiders that can go into your butthole, or would you rather poop on the beach?
Already got caught with his pants down right there, figuring out where to poop.
Exactly.
I mean, if it's that killer of a fucking scenario, yeah, of course we'll take that.
Exactly. It's pretty obvious.
Hey, also there was this one time. So we had gone to eat pizza, if you guys remember, and we had gone to
Yeah.
our bay in
Yes,
Chembur,
Sarbe.
and I had
We're
to
not that
pee.
cringe, okay? Our Bob who used to give us
Yes, our
coffee.
Bob.
Yeah.
I really had to pee, and I went to the restroom in the petrol pump, and I legit almost threw up right as I entered.
That's quite a common feeling when you enter
Yes.
Indian toilets, just instant nausea, you know.
Basically.
Disgusting. Okay, anyway, I'm not
You
going to
enter
talk
like,
about this because I feel weird already. Okay,
Yes.
so now that Sid's done with his showing off, so basically, and again, I swear to God, control. Okay, if you say Megumin, I'm going to like ban you. Okay, I'm kidding. But I went to my
Megumin.
girlfriend's house. Okay, over this weekend because of
Where in
an
Japan
issue
does
she was.
live? I'm kidding. Yeah, sorry. continue.
My
Yeah.
God. But yeah, so I had to go over to her house because she was having this weird issue where her leg was swollen. So it started off with her foot, then her calf became swollen, and then her thighs became swollen. I'm not even kidding, her left butt also became swollen.
Wait, was it like proper? Like you could see, like
You
the
could
like
see
the silhouette?
everything
Fuck.
swollen. It was like
That's
visibly
fucking
different.
Scary.
So
Like
she,
elephant asses? Like elephant asses?
yeah, that's what I was.
Fuck. Elephant asses. What the fuck?
Yeah, that's what I was joking about with her ex. And so
okay.
so her foot was swollen. She was like, "No, it's probably nothing," you know. And then her calf got swollen. She rushed to the doctor, and the doctor asked her to do all these blood tests and all that shit. And everything was perfect. Everything was absolutely perfect. No problems with her blood and all her. So she's had some issues with illnesses in the past. But everything was perfect for once, and she had no idea what it was. And in the end, they made her do an MRI scan, and she was getting the results of the scan. So I'd gone over to her house to help them take care of the house and cook for them and all that stuff because I can at least do that. And she just wanted somebody to be there along with her sister so that she could see the MRI scan in case it was something bad. And it turns out that she has a compressed disc in her spine.
Christ.
Yes, I know about
What
those.
the fuck
yes.
is
So
that?
there's supposed to
My
be
mother
like
has
an
that.
yeah. So there's supposed to be an L3 and an L4. So they're parallel. Okay, they're parallel. Except something happened, and the two discs that are supposed to be parallel ended up like
Show
this.
the picture.
Did I send a picture of that? Oh yeah, here.
Yeah.
Like fucking scroll down, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
okay.
is the mouse visible on this? Yeah. Okay, mouse is
Yeah, it
visible.
is.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah. So these two basically are hitting each other. You see these two things here, this one and this one. They both
L4
are like
and L5.
L4 and L5 are hitting each other. A compressed disc in the spine. Yes. So compressed. So one of them has tilted and is hitting the other one basically. And that's what was causing her the pain and the swelling. Apparently, it causes your whole leg to swell And so this
crazy, dude.
Random Otaku was asking then why is the leg swollen? Because the spine directly affects your legs. So if your any disc is broken or damaged or compressed or anything, it will affect your legs directly. So her leg got swollen and she wasn't able to walk.
Yeah.
Damn.
My mom still has swollen legs because of that.
I see. Also,
But yeah.
in the Allied Bagel 3 minutes ago, he said, "I don't want spiders up my bum." Oh my god!
Exactly, so shit on the beach.
But yeah, so basically, this is the problem. Okay, and I was helping them out. So basically, I asked Sid for a couple of ideas which we had done before. I made them some nice food and all that stuff.
Did you make that? Did you?
Yeah,
make
I did. Yeah.
Can we talk about it?
No.
Okay.
That
You
is
made
off
the
limits.
substance.
Okay, I
You
did.
gave his
Okay,
girlfriend
fine.
some
I was having one of my
substances.
fucking hell.
What? You just gave us some substance.
Yeah, some substances. And Amatako was why swollen? Shouldn't it be a bone injury? Yeah, so the thing is the
I
bone
thought
injury
that
is
too,
in the
right?
spine, but the leg there's no bone injury there. It's just the nerves which are not able to keep up because of the strain on the back. So her spine has gone from like straight to like this, apparently. And she's 25 now. And the doctor said that her spine now looks like, in the MRI, the spine looks like a 60-year-old's because of the damage.
Fucker, what? Holy
Yeah.
shit.
Huh.
And
So now, what's the sitch?
so now she has to go on bed rest for 1 month, doing nothing else. She just has to be there in bed, taking all the rest she can. She has heavy painkillers and other medicines, and she has to go for physiotherapy from Monday onwards. So she somehow has to manage. By the way, you guys saw how you couldn't hear Sid sneeze. I did boss noise cancellation. Anyway,
Nice.
That is
thank
true.
you.
Nice. There's no surgery required, anything.
so the thing is, one sec, my dog is like getting really angry for some reason. Simano, yeah. So basically, what happens is if now that it has slipped once and compressed, once it's decompressed, if it happens again, now it's very sensitive. So it can actually go back to the same position. And if that happens more than a few times, she'll have to get surgery for sure. There's no way out of it. So right now it doesn't require surgery. It's not too bad, but he will need. Okay, Audi died again. But he will need surgery at some point if this goes on. But what happened was I told my dad about this. I was just telling my dad, I was like, yo, this is the situation. And my dad's had his fair share of back injuries. Okay, like he was born with like back problems. And eventually he had to get a rod put into his back, implanted into his back to finally fix it. And he basically had back problems for like, I don't know, like
He still has
30
the
years.
rod, right?
Yeah, he still has the rod, but he was basically he had to take bed rest for 3 months. And he told me about this okay, I'm just giving you a lot of context, but he told me about this really weird thing. Okay, it's called traction. Do you guys know what traction is?
Not in the
sense you're
spinal
talking
sense
about.
of it.
Yeah,
no?
yeah.
Yeah. So basically, there's this method called traction. And being India in my dad's youth, it was apparently a very messed up way. I mean, I don't know if it's it sounds like a messed up way to do it. Spinal traction is where you have something like this on the screen. Okay, it's basically you lying down with your legs up on a small height. Okay, and they put weights on your leg to expand the spine.
Fuck, is this some like ancient torture, medieval torture machine or some shit?
So here is another image of it. Basically, weights are added to your legs which are hanging, and gravity does the work and pulls the legs, and it fixes back issues like these.
Legit traction, like pulling it.
Yeah.
Yeah, holy shit.
It is legit. Yes, it expands the spine, Random Otaku. That's what it does. Which metal was the rod? It might get oxidized. I don't know which metal the rod was in my dad's back, but it won't get oxidized.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah. So they're just like spine.
Yeah, basically they're doing that. And when I heard about it, I was like, I thought my dad was joking. And he's like, "What's wrong with you? This is a legit technique that a lot of people do for back injuries." So it turns out some people might have muscle spasms afterwards because it's literally stretching out everything. But it's supposed to be a very it's supposed to be something that gives you a lot of relief. Because when you have a problem in the spine, when you expand it a bit, it kind of gives space and relief for the muscles and bones to like breathe, I guess. Yeah, it's a long process, not just a control NK said. Yeah, I should
of
mention that.
course.
It's a long process. So it takes
Yeah.
like 3 to 4 weeks and you can keep doing it. You have to keep doing it. So basically what happened to my dad was he could only get up to eat or go to the bathroom. Otherwise, he was just in bed with his feet held up with weights hanging from them, which was like some
So
10 kgs or
uncomfortable.
something.
Yeah.
Oh
Holy
my
shit.
god! What the fuck,
Dude,
man?
like even when my mother, like, so she had the same problem, right? Her back got bent when she was in school. She
Yeah.
fell down the stairs, and they didn't do this to her. They just did surgery, and then she was wearing a back brace for like a few years. And
Yeah,
that's
so
it.
apparently the problem with surgery is that you can get really fucked really quickly because if something
of course.
happens and the new
The
like the
spine.
fake disc goes
Yeah.
back, you're screwed. So
You have full paralysis, right? You get
Yeah.
paralyzed like for good.
and
Yeah,
the
for
doctor
sure.
was like, "You're too fucking young to have surgery," which is true. Because imagine going into debt because of surgery when you're 25.
That's fucking crazy. This method, yeah.
Yeah,
This feels
You know,
like
it reminds me of that. You know the plastic surgery is doing now where they increase people's heights by like
Yeah,
breaking
yeah.
the thigh
Oh, yeah, I
bone and
remember
like
that.
Yeah,
basically
yeah.
putting it apart so it joins like that fucked up shit. It
What
seems
the
like
fuck?
that.
Oh shit, I'm so sorry. Ritvik on Twitch says, "Hi, I have a question. Are you all from India? Also, how are you all? We are great. We are from India. Very glad
I'm
you could
from
join us.
Madagascar.
Thank you for joining us. I'm sorry if I took too long to see your chat. Usually nobody puts anything on Twitch except Control 9K and we ignore it. But yeah, thank you for joining us. Where are you from? I'm assuming you're also Indian because you're Ritvik.
I'm from fucking India. The fuck.
Okay, he's from India.
okay.
Random Attacker asked relief. What about the pain? So the pain is there, but over time it gives you relief. Like in the day-to-day process, you make just feel better. And he says, my dad had heart attack in 2019. He had heart surgery. He used to smoke a lot. It was
Damn.
safe. Wow. Yeah, I'm sorry for that. But that's like a pretty sudden thing to mention on chat. I'm sorry for that. I hope he's okay now.
Yeah, hope he's healthy now. Yeah.
Yeah. And but yeah, like seriously, like this traction shit, I just legit didn't believe it. Okay. I was like, no, this sounds like some ancient method, you know.
It is. It is like some French torture method, you know, like one of their shit.
No,
You
it
like
sounds
just keep putting weights and you sort of pull them slowly and steadily until they sort of
It's
pull
like
apart.
being like drawn and quartered.
Drawn and quartered, yeah. That shit.
You know what I thought of? It was like, you know, if you break your leg, they just put like a plank and just tie it over there, and they're like, there, you're fine. I'm like, wow, I don't think you should be doing that shit.
Well, that's like a cast, right? Basically.
Yeah, but they just like, go on, you're
Heal on
fine.
its own. Well, bones heal on their own, technically, like broken bones.
Yeah, but I think if you put a plank and just tie it there, your bone is not going to heal properly.
No, it does. Yeah.
It seems like such a choppy way of doing something.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
just
yeah,
put
it's-
weights and hang off the
medicine
bed.
wasn't exactly modern back then.
See,
They
it's
didn't
jugaad, but
really
you know, it's better than shoving maggots in there. Like
Oh my
they
god,
used to,
please no.
bloodletting
Please, God,
maggots
no.
and, you know, traction apparently.
Nandemo Theme says he's okay. Yeah, that's good. That's really good. And that's absolute
Amazing.
torture. Yeah, it's absolute. That's the thing. It seems like torture, but it's supposed to be really, really relieving when it comes to the issues you're having. Because for the first time in like forever, your back has some relief. And I can't
So it's
imagine
like-
like having back pain where you literally need to expand the spine just to.
So it's not torture because they are feeling like in so much pain that it's not.
Yeah,
that
it
this
makes the pain
torture
lesser.
method is not even comparable to the fucking pain they're
Yeah.
already facing. I see. It's actually relief. What the fuck, man? That's like some real counterintuitive bullshit no one could think of. You're like, you'd have to be high to think of something like, they're in so much pain. We should inflict more pain on them, but not enough,
Imagine the guy who came out is like, so I tie a 10 kg weight suspended off his
Like,
leg. and
what
stretch
the
his
fuck is the
fucking-
thought process behind that shit? Like, let us
Maybe
pull
tested
him
it.
apart. Maybe the spine will fix itself.
No,
Oh, he's
imagine
like-
the
it's
guy
like,
testing the weights. He's like, 20 kg, nah, he died. Let's try 50.
Like investor, like, yes, this seems like a science I can back up. Fucking hell.
It's a control line case says random attacker don't post such serious medical history in public places. Not a good idea. Yeah, I actually would agree with you, but I think we can say with some safety that there isn't much that any of us will do with that information. And since it's just
it's
you
pretty
guys and
cheap,
us,
yeah.
I don't really think this. Like, don't do it if in like more public places, I would say. But random otaku has basically become like our.
I hope this is an old thing. I hope this is not a thing that's still happening.
No, it's a thing that's still happens. It's like a legit
I
thing.
see.
It still
So,
happens.
so the thing is, like, people say that you should do it in the doctor's clinic where the doctor takes care and makes sure that everything is fine. And my dad's like, no, screw that shit. Just go home, put the
Yeah.
weights, and you're fine. I'm like,
As opposed to fucking MacGyvering your way into it, like fucking 10 kg dumbbell डाल दे उसके ऊपर चलता है.
yeah, I don't like it.
Tie a fucking 5 kg rice sack onto his foot. It should
Holy
be
shit,
fine.
it is a thing, lumbar traction.
Yeah,
motherfucker.
lumbar traction. Yes.
Oh, lumbar traction. Oh, holy shit. I've heard of the lumbar term before. I've never heard the traction bit.
Yes, spine, lumbar.
Lumbar, yes.
Very
Sorry.
smart, Audi, very
Lumbar
smart.
support on chairs.
Yes, yes.
I've heard the lumbar term before.
I've
Control
heard
NK says
lumbar
this
before. I've not
happens
heard
because
anything
it
else because
works.
that.
Yeah, it does work.
Yeah, of course it works. It just sounds like,
It sounds
weird
like
when
torture,
you
yeah.
think about
And
it.
Nandemo Theme
But,
says, I don't say it in many
Probably
public places. I just said it now. Yeah, just be careful is all he's saying, I believe.
dude, like, doctors are
Simano.
basically just trying to figure out the best way to fix you up, Like,
Yeah.
that's what they do if you've seen
I'm
their
good.
work,
He's okay. Also, Nandemo Theme asks, okay, stream, how much longer? Yeah, we are basically done. I'm just
Almost
moving
done,
aside
yeah.
to let my dog go outside. Oh my god, dog.
That is
Oh my
dog.
god.
You can
Yes,
see.
sorry, just a second.
Yes. Yeah, but yeah, basically, Audi, are you interested? 20 kg,
No,
30 kg?
no, it's fine.
How
I'd
does your
rather have
back
slip
feel?
discs. It's fine. I'm cool. You know what? I'm not one to judge. I'm not the one with the fucking slip disc right now. I'm pretty sure they're in like
It hurts, dude.
immense pain.
Spinal
Yeah.
pain is really bad, yeah.
Because it fucks with your whole nervous system, and I'm imagining that shit like shocks you through
Yeah.
and through and through.
Probably.
I can only imagine. I don't even know what the fuck that pain is supposed to feel like. It like fucks with your main highway of motor functions and shit like that. So to feel pain on that kind of a level is like fucking mind-boggling to me right now.
Yeah.
For sure.
Also, sorry about that. My dog's really old. And also,
Chill.
the Ally
Things
Bagel
go down,
says,
right?
my doctor wanted me to have what's called and then didn't say anything
Yes.
after that. So I
Good luck
wait
to you.
I hope you're okay. Nothing happened to you while typing.
Random Otaku says golden retrievers are the best. Yeah, my golden retriever died 4 years ago. But that's my Labrador, and he's like really old and struggles to do that. Naren 93K says, yeah, I'm the board engineer. What a fun bunch. I'm glad I bumped into you, and he gave wholesome. Thank you. More than anything, we just like would love it if you guys could join us in 2 days, 3 days.
Wednesday, yes. Whenever that is.
Yeah. So in today is a Sunday, so for us. So basically 3 days. 2 days. Okay, you know what? I'm confused, but in 48 hours, no, 3 days. Okay, 3 days. It's 3 days. Yes, I got it. 3 days. Sorry.
Fucking hell.
72 hours. We'll be back. Just come on. Or Audi has put up everything that you need there. You can join our Discord and we will tell you when we're going live, or our subreddit where we just do random shit. So you can join us, make memes, because that's what Control 9K, our YouTube friend, does all the time with my face. So you can literally post whatever you want related to what we're talking about, or if you want to have some
And the
commentary.
mod says just join the Discord channel without giving the Discord link. Thanks.
Yeah,
Anyway,
and
continue.
Control 9K
Good
says
job.
hopefully Wednesday. Wow, thank
Yes,
you.
hopefully.
Yeah. And but thank you all for joining. It's been a good episode. We went through everything. Like Audit, we talked about Kerala for like 1.5 hours, and then we finished
killed it.
everything. Yeah, and then we
Yeah.
finished everything else in half an hour.
In like half
Basically.
an hour, yeah. That's what. Audi fucking killed it, dude. Crazy. I guess
Oh, Naren,
this
join the
format really
Discord.
works.
Welcome to our Discord. We have a lot of arguments. Okay, you know
Yes.
what? Here's the thing. If you join our Discord, don't tell me to watch JoJo, because literally all the conversations we're having on our Discord right now. There's literally nothing else going on except freaking JoJo memes and people
And,
telling
He's
me
already
to watch it.
converted, don't worry.
Random Otaku, go have that last laddu if you want.
Oh
it's
my
really
god,
good.
yes, go have that last laddu. Longest stream in a while. Yes, it has been a while, but we wanted to talk about Audi's adventures.
Yeah.
So
Longest stream was like 2.5 hours. So this is like still one of our longest streams.
Anyways,
we will be back to talk about Sid. What are we talking about in the V101 podcast?
we're talking about homunculus, and
Oh, yeah.
I want to talk about the children of the sea, the research I was doing. I can do it in the podcast form, right?
Oh yeah, sure. And we can talk
Yeah.
about the One Piece live action. I have a couple of thoughts.
and update on One Piece also.
Okay, wait one second. When is the Cowboy Bebop live action coming out? Is it already out?
No, not yet. I think it's coming. Yeah, I don't remember shit. But We'll do Cowboy Bebop live action if it comes. We'll do Arcane because I'm fucking loving that.
Oh
shit
yeah,
and it's
Arcane,
amazing.
yes. But Arcane, we
Arcane is
said we'll
supposed to
do
be
after.
finished.
Yeah.
Yeah, Arcane is finishing this week, no?
20th November. We'll do Arcane because I'm loving that shit.
Yeah, and the first
Anyway.
episode of Cowboy Bebop is on 19th November. That's in 5 days.
There's a
4
while.
days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And let us know if you have suggestions. Let us know. And yeah, that's it.
Yes,
We'll see
thank you.
on Wednesday.
Yes, thank you for joining. We're glad to talk to all of you. Join us back on Wednesday. And yeah, Discord, subreddit, everything's available.
All
Just
links have
join
been
us
put
over
up.
there.
Yes.
Okay, we shall be leaving then. Bye, guys.
Bye. Bye.
Bye.